There it is. Okay. Well, guys, let's try that again. I apologize about that. Hey, how's it going, man? You doing all right? Sorry about the hassle. I guess somehow I got YouTube set up as it for that stream as it set up as it was set for kids, and it wasn't letting people chat. And I don't recall setting that in the settings, but oh well. Back at it again. Alright, well, let's try that again. We were doing this.
Mission data prepared.
And I'm running standard setup for the Dart with missile launchers. I'm doing double disruptors. And I'm trying the gimmick engine, the microplasma, so haven't really used that much. I got it to Mark II. Gonna try and get it to Mark III today, and wouldn't mind getting the disruptors up to Mark III if it's manageable.
Glad to see you back. Hey there, Sharpshooter.
So yeah, and some people have said that they're still having some trouble with the artillery missions, so I'm gonna run a couple of those and see what we get. When I ran it yesterday, I did not have any trouble whatsoever, so... we will see.
The artillery positions are a few jumps ahead.
Alright.
The coalition needs us to seize control of those cannons. We should prepare ourselves and start making our way over there.
It
Before the battle begins.
didn't save my grid layout, which makes sense because I did just exit from that mission, so... That is not where I was trying to put you. And will that work? No, it will not. So I'll have to put that there and turn that there. Alright. Still bored for you? Ah, that sucks, man.
Got your six, as they say.
Seems like they were saying, some people were saying lower challenge ratings were having more of an issue with it than, seems like challenge rating 5, which is what I played yesterday, was, running fine for some people. How about you? What challenge rating were you on? Yeah, I was on 3 last night, so that might be the issue. Yeah, could be. This is 3, so we'll see how this goes. I mean, if it's bugged, there's workarounds. We'll do whatever we gotta do.
There's a facility ahead housing a jammer. We'll need to get inside and disable it before we can...
Alright, so this is the microplasma engine and the disruptor lasers. Oh gosh, this feels slow.
Stuff?
Actually, it's not that bad. Even... It's only got 1 boost though. That's so brutal. I mean, it hits a top speed of, looks like 118, but then immediately drops. Some of the engines hold their speed for a pretty good distance. This does not. I mean, you're pretty instantly dropping down into like the 70s on the HUD. Okay, you hit 118, but then immediately start dropping. So that's it. At Mark II, this is currently, yeah, 1 boost. Yeah, I feel you. Hard pass. I agree. I'm not liking this yet, but we'll see. It's supposed to be more of a gimmick engine that you fit in if you can't fit anything else, but we'll see. kind of running a gimmick build here, to be honest. I've got dual disruptor lasers in Mark II, which they're not bad, but they are your weakest pilot cannon option, and given the fact that's where most of your DPS comes from with the dart. And I've only got them in Mark II, so... And then I'm running the microplasma engine, which is slow as...
Materia collected. Empty collected.
Slow as snails racing over salt. And the turn speed's not even all that great, to be honest. I mean, it's okay. I mean, seriously, the only thing this engine's got going for it is it only takes up one space on the power grid, but I have never had a problem fitting an engine into my build, so...
Parking procedure.
We'll see. Kind of handicapping myself here. Is there something else? No. Okay. Grab a quick ammo crate. I did pick up some materia from those ships, so that's handy. Let's go ahead and... Let's go do a shield unit. I should grab an ammo crate. I'm also hoping to play around with a few different ground weapons. I've been using my marksman rifle for a bit, and I do enjoy it, but it's also fun to experiment with other things too. I did a, I'll probably post it up as a video, but last night when I was just goofing off on my own time,
Never fret, buddy's right
I did a run where I did the vault on challenge rating 5, and I took only the multi-tool. I left my rifles and the ship.
It seems that this facility has initiated
It allowed me to get all of the
resistance as you proceed.
all the crates and come out with them. Another ammo crate. I'll just leave it here. Probably won't need it, but I actually went down a couple times during that run from just not being able to drop heavies fast enough because I was only running the multi-tool. Plus, I was probably playing a little risky, to be honest. Yeah, no, it was. It sounds like a pain in the butt. Yeah, it was, dude. Was it worth it? Yes, actually. I'm going to say yes. And it wasn't because it was a good strategy. It was worth it because I actually had a lot of fun doing it. I was, okay. Halberd. I was hoping for something different than what I was already running, but oh well. It was worth it in that it was a lot of fun. I think I went down twice. At least twice. It may have been 3 times. And, I dropped the crates each time I went down and had to go back and pick them up. I think I forgot. First time I went down, I forgot, oh yeah, you drop everything you're carrying when you go down. Usually with weapons, you don't drop them when you get downed when Buddy picks you up, but because it was crates and not weapons, they got dropped and I didn't realize it until I was halfway through and I'm like, oh wait, I don't have the crates, and I had to backtrack and go get them. Yeah, there is a Mark III everything. I just haven't been fortunate enough to find it.
Time to die.
I put 114 hour or 111 hours into the beta before early access, and I've got 60 hours in early access, and I still haven't found a Mark III marksman rifle. Now in the demo, I was finding them left and right.
We'll give them no
So, RNG has not been kind to me in that regard. I'm so looking forward to, oh, hi friend. I'm so looking forward to when the vendors become a thing, because he's gonna jump. Yep. When the vendors become a thing, because then I should theoretically be able to buy the Mark III marksman rifle. Alright, let's get behind cover here.
exterminate all these and
Oh, excuse me.
one less to worry about.
Here are heavy. Alright, well, that's the first battery.
Good job. Let's find another one.
Looks like it's time to dance.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, drops are definitely harder now that you get to retain your gear. They definitely, and the demo drops were a lot more frequent. So for other weapons, you got the side clip, which you can craft a Mark 0 side clip from the assembler on the ship. And that will go up to Mark 3. Side clip is rapid fire with very little recoil, very little damage per shot. And then you got the LMG, which is the new machine gun, which is kind of like a bigger version of the side clip. It fires more slowly, hits harder, and has more recoil. Good weapon. Not my personal favorite, but it works. You got the halberd, which you can see me using here,
Exterminate all Legion traps.
which is pulse rifle, burst rifle, whatever you want to call it. Semi-automatic, reasonably accurate at range. Oh, hi laser. Reasonably accurate at range, with a bit of recoil, which can throw off your accuracy when you go when you're firing too far away. And then the marksman rifle, which you've been seeing me use, which is my personal preference. And then the Maul, which is the shotgun. A lot of people... Oh, that is a spider. Okay. I'm actually glad his shield repulsed me away. The Maul is actually a lot better than people give it credit for. The trick to using the Maul is that you don't want to chase down enemies. A lot of the people that I hear saying, oh, the Maul is terrible, are running in the wide open, going headlong against something like this spider tank, getting up in its face and blasting it a couple times, going down and going, oh, the Maul sucks. No, the Maul doesn't
No
suck.
problem. I'll fix that for you.
You just have to... The best thing is to let the baddies come to you.
Taking ammo.
Take cover and let them come to you, and as
Grabbing
soon as
ammo.
they peek around the corner,
Taking ammo.
unload your magazine into them. They drop really fast. The Maw is really powerful. Another situation where the Maw is actually really effective is when you have pineapple power, because when you have the buffs to damage, it shoots out pellets. It's not slugs like some shotguns. And the pellets spread out. Forceful recycling.
No problem at all.
Mass proxy. I keep calling it max proxy. It's mass proxy. The pellets spread out, and honestly, they lose their effectiveness at range pretty quickly, just because of the spread. However, if you are doing buttloads of damage with each pellet, the spread isn't really that big a deal. So if you got yourself on pineapple power and decked out to 200 power, you're gonna one-shot everything, and because most things are gonna get hit by more than one pellet, you're gonna be able to drop shields and take things out in a single hit very effectively. And the Maw at that point is actually pretty good at range, because it can just wipe like 5 bots in a single shot. It's pretty busted when you get it leveled up like that. Forceful recycling, mass proxy. Well, you know, I gotta go mass proxy, because I'm already running fire rate with the disruptors. We're gonna put that here. I want to get that buffed as high as possible. The melee healing is great, but the thing is, right now, I can handle on-foot stuff. It's the ship-to-ship combat I'm a little concerned about with this build, so I'm gonna put all my nuggets in that, if you will. Alright, so consumables and artifacts. And everything seems to be good. Let's go ahead and jump.
Initiating takeoff.
And while I am going to try this engine once I get it to Mark III, I don't see me using this much. I think any of the other 3 engines are very viable. This one is, I'm not too sure, guys.
There is a facility
Yeah, you don't see anyone using it much. I feel you, man. It's
You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
I mean, it's not that hard to fit the other engines into your build. It really isn't.
Gain access.
Yeah, the LMG, it's a machine gun, whereas the side clip is a submachine gun. The LMG is just a straight up machine gun. It's really accurate, really powerful, and reasonable rate of fire. I actually think you can get faster rate of fire by just spamming the trigger with the halberd, but I mean, it's full auto. Unlike the halberd, it's full auto, and it has a little bit of a kick to it, but yeah. Yeah, not the most powerful, but with the right build, it can really become powerful. And some of my friends actually prefer the LMG over anything else, really. It's really down to personal preference. What's your play style? For me, it's usually precision weapons, but okay, got stuff closing in.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
Hello, friends. Oh yeah, see, the disruptors even at Mark II, once you start getting that Massive Prosy artifact charged up,
Emptying materia filter.
it does insane DPS. Up until you get that, I don't feel like this, these pilot cannons are the best, but other than the fact that they just take 0 ammunition. I will say,
Taking out the trash. Loading up fresh ammo.
when would you be able to unlock the LMG? Is that what you're asking? You just find it in mission. It's just like any of the other weapons. The side clip you can craft, the rocket launcher you can craft. All other weapons you have to find in mission. Now, we will eventually get vendors. The devs have confirmed that that's coming soon, they said. It was added to the roadmap a while back, but they said we can expect that in the next 2 to 4 weeks, so that'll be coming shortly. When that comes, we should have more access to buy the weapons that we want to use, I would suspect. We know for sure we'll be able to buy artifacts. We know for sure we'll be able to buy resources such as materia. They have mentioned that weapons are coming to the vendors as well. I don't know if that's going to come in the immediately as soon as they add vendors to the game, but it will be here shortly, so. And when that happens, we should be able to buy the weapons we want. Yeah, you need to do a mission to get it. It's, as with most weapons, like what I've got here, I found in mission. And, you can, as long as you don't lose the mission and you don't abandon the mission, you get to keep your weapons. So a little trick that I've discovered, you can actually leave things on the exterior of the ship, which was my suspicion, but you can leave things on the exterior of the ship, and even when you jump, you're not going to lose them. So things like that shield unit, I'll just leave on the exterior of the ship next to where they get plugged in.
Great job.
LMGs seem to be pretty common. It's funny, I haven't been able to find a Mark III marksman rifle, which is what I really love, but I found tons of Mark III LMGs, so they're not super hard to find and come by.
Over here.
Materia collected. Empty
Also, one of the great things is that
Out the materia filters.
your loot drops are more dependent on the length of the mission than they are more dependent on the length of the mission than they are on the difficulty. Hey Tim, how's it going? So, like,
Joining the on-foot
not everybody can
expedition.
handle challenge rating 5, and that's perfectly fair. While that is my preferred place to play,
Unauthorized access attempt has been detected.
it's perfectly respectable to play at whatever challenge rating you have the most fun with. Oh, it's timing on the intruders, and that was not convenient. As we're about to get jumped by ships. But he went down. Yeah, there's the ships.
Ready for battle.
Alright, well. A missile gun ship.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass.
Now, for those who have just joined us, I'm running kind of
Materia filters.
a gimmick build here on the Dart. I've got the microplasma engine, and it's only at Mark II.
And load in.
It gets a single boost, whereas every other engine gets at least 2 or more. And while the recharge time on the boost isn't terrible, and the top speed of this engine is not terrible, because it gets up to 117 on the speed gauge, which is tied for the mass ejector engine. Oh, that's a Corvette. Tied for the mass ejector engine for top speed at Mark III, so it's already caught up to that. The downside is that different engines
Ship needs ammo. Build ship and
will decelerate at different rates of speed.
entering progress complete. You need to perform a manual bypass.
So for the nitro pulse engines, they start to slow down reasonably quick. The drift phase engines will
Material collected.
slow down a little bit faster after you've boosted and hit top speed, and then
Purging the materia filters.
the mass ejector engines, they seem to actually hold their top speed for quite a while. So while they are one of the slowest engines in the game, they can maintain their top speed pretty effectively after a boost. This microplasma engine, while it's already tied for the mass ejector engine, even though it's only Mark II, it drops speed really insanely quick.
Corvette disabled.
Like, as you can see,
They board it and look for valuables.
here I am, I hit 118, but I'm already down to 80s on the speedometer. That's just insanity to me. The only upside to this engine
Weapons hot. Time to dock.
is simply that it only takes up 1 space on the power grid. Mass ejector, my beloved. Yeah, dude, it's a lot of fun. I was running it a lot yesterday. I really enjoy having the flares to fire off and just make it to where missiles are completely irrelevant.
One left to go.
All security nodes are offline. The lockdown is lifted. Return to the entrance and retrieve the assets.
I also can see situations. Okay, that should be all the ships. I can also see situations where, as bosses get added to the game, like they're promising, like the next one planned is a ground boss. I'm not entirely sure what that's going to entail, but I can see as we get like, say they give us like a battleship that we have to go up against, a massive battleship or something, and it's got tons of missile launchers on its hull. I can see the mass ejector engine being really useful for something like that. So, the flares make it feel like absolute cinema. Yeah, no, I love them. I really hadn't used it very much up until yesterday, and I had a lot of fun with that. Usually by the time the ship fires off flares again, you've already got your flares recharged, and you can just completely ignore missile launchers that way. Now, if there's a lot of ships with missile launchers, you still have to dodge some of it, but it's pretty cool. It's a fun engine. Alright, we got destination set, but we do need to go down and grab the loot. 175 materia. We definitely need to do some repairs. I do have the shield unit up top. it'll be cheaper on ammo if I replenish it rather than letting Buddy do it, because he'll just craft the singles. Only thing on this ship using ammo right now is that single missile launcher. The dual disruptor lasers I've got on the ship, they consume 0 ammo, so... Wait, before I do that, did I have... Nope, I don't have any stems. Trying to conserve materia where I can help it. Because I am running the artifact Mass Proxy, which boosts your ship's rate of fire based upon the fill percentage in your materia tanks, which mine are a little low right now. I've only got 70 materia, but the run is young.
Shield unit installed.
Never fret, Buddy's right behind you.
Let's see, we got... Okay, well...
I can carry that to the ship.
Component stabilizer is... And friendly fire and pineapple power are completely useless to this run, unfortunately. Ooh, railgun. That could be fun. I think I'll play around with that a bit. Reason they're useless to this run is because, one, I'm playing solo play right now. These are mostly multiplayer artifacts. This component stabilizer, basically it gives you a 35% chance that can be buffed that allows your components to automatically repair themselves when they're damaged. Your components don't damage when you're in solo, and I don't think they damage when you're in 2-player either. I think you have to have at least 3 players. You run vector targeting, mass ejector, pulse cannon, assault turret, 1 missile, 1 railgun, split reactor, and can't recall the name of the generators. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's a really powerful build, actually. Buddy's good with the railguns. And, well, the other one's going to get fed from materia, because I got no other use for it. Yeah, no, that's really solid. The vector targeting module is really fun. It's really nice, because that extra 20% damage for free, basically, is pretty sweet. And then, whether you're playing multiplayer or solo, a railgun and a missile launcher is going to be doing some good damage. And the rapid pulse cannon is beautiful. I love it. And then assault turrets, you can't go wrong with those. Those are your all-arounders. So that is a really good build. I can see it putting out a ton of damage, and it knocks the socks off what I'm currently running. I am really hoping I'm going to get some good artifacts in this run, because I kind of feel like I'm going to need them. But we'll see. We got a Corvette. Target that, make it go down a little faster. And then oh, well, this is actually going to give me a hand. Where's it coming from? Probably the sun, no doubt. So let's get here. Well, neat. I was able to get behind cover before it even started. Nice thing about solar flares is that they will continue to damage enemy ships.
Look.
For you. So... Oh, no, that is my favorite. That's the Nitro Pulse engine. It is beautiful. It's the fastest engine. It's so nice. Like, out of the 4 engines, 3 of them are really good. This one I'm running right now, I'm not too sure about, but, the mass ejector engine is good. The drift phase engine, I mean, you're not going to go wrong with that. It has the best overall agility of any of the engines in the game. So best turn speed. And it has the second highest top speed. And, man, this is a day for halberds. But the Nitro Pulse engine, while having the worst turn speed in the game for all the engines, it's the fastest engine in the game, and just has this insane amount of boosts. It's really good.
Initiating takeoff.
Now that I maxed out my build, I'll have to switch it up. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing now. I've been running the same thing for over and over for a while, and I'm mixing it up now so I can learn about everything and see what all this game has to offer. I mean, with this engine, you kind of just have to spam the boost, because otherwise you're going to be moving so slow. It's only on Mark II. We'll see if it gets better in Mark III. I do plan on leveling it up in this stream, hopefully. Yeah, see, these guys are already below half health because of that solar flare. That's quite helpful. You have that one, buddy? Cool. Oh, got missiles incoming. Man, only having one boost is so brutal. Alright. Swing up. One thing about these Corvettes is that their weapon systems are specific to one side of the ship. So if you're getting locked on to from, say, the top of the ship, go to the bottom, and as you can see I'm doing, do the opposite here. When he's locking on to me from the bottom, I go above him, and that makes it harder for him to hit me. You know, I don't think I've ever been outrun by a Corvette before. This is insanity. I'm gonna take that, you know? Actually, yeah, no, I can still... It'll be fine.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
Okay, well, let's drop his shield. Let that done drop his shield. This is overkill, but goodbye. The railgun is really powerful, which what I just took down doesn't have a lot of HP, so not a huge deal. The only downside to stuff like that is that
No problem.
the shield will block your first shot, guaranteed, so... Oh, I've already hit the component cap. Cool. Yeah, it's 5 components. I didn't even realize I had 5. Guess I should pay more attention. Okay, where did it go? Oh, there it is. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get used to a new controller. I love it. It's a lot better than my old one, but the button layout is a little different. Asteroid storm. Yeah, let's see, I could probably take cover right there. Yeah, it's gonna eat up my shield, but let's see, should be able to get behind this debris. Yeah, that did the trick. Okay.
Shield unit installed.
Let's see. I don't want to quite use that repair kit yet. Got materia here and here.
Check over here.
Got the battery points there, and there's no sentries this time. This area frequently has sentries, so... Yeah, it looks like it's starting to dissipate. I can probably leave now. Let's go ahead and go grab that. As you can see, even though the asteroids are still falling around the sector, this direct area is not really getting shelled anymore.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Materia collected.
Alright,
Empty
well,
collectors to retrieve it.
there's points of interest here and here. Let's go to this one. I'll swing back to that on the way.
Parking procedure initiated. I've just detected a jump signature.
Okay.
Some parking procedure complete.
Got a Corvette. He probably won't mess with me while I'm in here. But I'll go deal with him before... You know, though,
Joining the on-foot expedition.
I would rather deal... Now that I think about it, I'd rather deal with him before I have radiation on the ship. Messing up my systems. Most of my stuff is protected, though.
Clearing out the materia filters.
At least to some degree.
Initiating takeoff.
I just laid down to go to bed, and now I see space streaming. Gotta take my eyelids up. Well, I appreciate you joining.
Entering the combat station.
Okay, we phased through the solid,
Ship needs ammo.
Loading up fresh ammo.
on a couple of them, there are, places where you can
I have them now.
get in easily and exit easily. I usually start with the door and then exit through some of the, quick points. And I'm not too sure, I should check. There were some places in the demo and such where you could just kind of go through the ceiling.
You may board
I don't know if those are still an option or not, I haven't checked it. So you know what? We're here, we might as well take a look, right? Nope, I'm on the other side.
Got your six, as they say.
For those that don't realize, the right side of the Corvette actually has more cover.
Great shot.
It's these things here. These are on both sides of the ship, but in this one you're able to get all the way behind them, and the other ones you stick out about here. So you can still get shot even when you've ducked behind cover.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Self-destruction sequence initiated.
And
Leave the
away
ship
we
as
go.
soon as possible.
Let's see. You know what? I've already hit the cap for components. And I've got mass proxy plugged in. You don't get a whole lot of materia for these damaged components, but every little bit's gonna be buffing my just got two charges left.
Shield unit installed.
And I got one charge there on that one. So I've got 2 charges in total. So enough to fully repair the shields. I want mass proxy to be buffed as high as it can be. Right now it's plus 38% on the fire rate, so that's nice. One of the convenient things...
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
One of the convenient things about heavy items in this game is that they don't take up inventory space. They make it where you can't really run properly, but
Parking procedure.
you can have a full inventory and still carry mission required items.
Parking procedure
As
complete.
you can see, I've got a full inventory now.
Never fret, Buddy's right
I
behind.
usually try to leave at least one space open on my inventory, but I feel like having fun with okay, that was completely unnecessary, but yeah, and yet at the same time so very necessary. This
Very nice shot.
guy.
The fuses need to be brought back to the console. But be
The
warned,
railgun is
they
just
are
fun to
quite
use,
radioactive.
especially when you're shooting ships
Prolonged
with it.
exposure is not
It's a little bit harder to do in solo when you're flying the dart and you don't want to leave the ship long enough to use the railgun, because that just leaves the ship as a sitting duck. Having Buddy lets you stay full and still be able to send most loot back, so it's actually better to carry more firepower to switch out. I mean, that's fair. It can be harder if you need to pick something up, and there's this weird glitch I've run into where it doesn't actually let you tell Buddy to send things back when you're carrying too many items. It's not 100%, and it can be worked around, but I do try to keep at least 2 weapons on me at all times, because one runs out of ammo, I want to be able to hot swap to the other one. Not to mention they cover different situations. Like my marksman rifle is really good at range and doing crits, whereas a halberd or a maw or something to that effect is really good at dealing with things when they invade your ship and stuff like that. You know what? Let's check. Is there a place to come in? I don't even know if there's a...
I'm with you to the bitter end if
I'm
needed.
curious. There were places you could sneak in. You guys know where they are? There were places you could sneak into some of these places before. I haven't tried it since early access launched.
Enemies
I
incoming.
do know there's a spot right there. Let's see. Can you make it there? Nah. Probably if you started with a jetpack.
Area secured. No more targets.
Oh, yeah, you can make it. You can totally make that, but I'm not going to sit here and finagle with it all day. It's a good exit, though, because it's got a grapple point that leads right out if you use it from the interior.
Great shot.
Oh, I didn't see you. And that's the other nice thing, is that when you're reloading, you can swap to your other weapon
No more
and
trash detected.
not be a sitting duck. And like I said, when you got a full inventory, you can just still grab these heavy items. So when using the dart with these radioactive fuses, if you put them towards the front of the airlock, then the sensor array is safe and not irradiated. However, the gunner station usually is irradiated, depending on where you put them. If you put them further back, then this will be irradiated, but you'll have a safe space near the gunner seat, guaranteed. Oh, really? That's cool. You can go through by simply using F to hook straight through the hole on the exterior. That's neat. Yeah, location of placement matters for the radioactive stuff. It does, because they have an area of effect. It's not just like they diffuse, and walls and such are irrelevant. You notice how at the assembler here I'm getting irradiated? They basically just have a circle around them where they take effect. And if you are within that circle, regardless of whether or not there's a wall in the way, it will cause you the radiation effect.
Initiating takeoff. Those fuses will get to the
Leaving it at your
console
front door is not a terrible option either. On the catamaran, I prefer to leave them down at one of the bottom airlocks, one of the front bottom airlocks. I usually do the one on the right side of the ship, but that's just habit. It's really irrelevant which one you leave them in. Down there, you're less likely to run into issues.
Parking procedure initiated.
Not that they don't continue to cause the normal radioactive effects, but
Parking procedure. Great. See if you can find another battery.
my recommendation is just play around with it and figure out where you like them best.
Override completed. Good job. The door mechanism is now ours to control. When access granted, proceed to the jammer. Jump drive jammer disabled. You can now proceed to
Alright, let's see what we got. Mountain Carnage, Squad Tactics, Reassembler,
At all.
Legion Blueprints,
Absolutely.
and another damage component.
Attention, a large fleet inbound for our position.
Well,
Prepare
I'm
for
gonna have to
evacuation.
speed run these artifacts. Let's just ignore that for now. Set my weapons down so I got room. Let's see what we got. Legion Blueprints is kind of useless with the weapons I'm running. That's useless. That's useless. I don't have friends. Numb Carnage. Your ship takes 20% less damage. And you know what? I could see that being really useful given the fact that I'm running a very unpowerful build right now. So we're just going to buff that with these. And we're going to get out.
The fleet will be here shortly. Prepare to evacuate.
Yep. We're on it, Iris.
Detecting jump signatures. It's
Oh.
an ambush.
Well, that was bad timing.
The fleet is here. Prepare to jump now.
Wait, there's the...
The ship needs ammo.
It's that sniper. I gotta take him out and then I can get out of here.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Yeah, with this engine, you can't dodge snipers. You just don't have enough boost. You don't have enough speed. It's really easy with the other engines, but with this one, not so much. Alright, we gotta get out. They are just gonna keep coming.
Transition to jump space imminent. The ship needs
Do
ammo.
I think that we will eventually be able to change who controls sections on the map, like how the first section is contested, if I recall correctly, and all the rest are robot controlled? Yeah, I suspect that as the story progresses, that that will change. I'd be very surprised if it stayed as is, honestly. But I mean, we are just now getting to a point where we're going to see the story. We're at the very beginning stages of it, so.
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Oof, them snipers are playing around. Yeah. They were unkind. Oh, I know. I absolutely love the lore of this game. I love this game so much. It's Keepsake's really cooking with this. I fell in when I first saw this game, I think I saw it in a Steam advertisement, and I was like, this is exactly what I want. At that point, I was playing mostly Deep Rock Galactic, which is a game I love and have put hundreds and hundreds of hours into. But I saw this, I'm like, yeah, this is what me and the crew need to be playing. And I requested to get into the beta. Me and all my friends requested to get into the beta.
So we can use it against ships instead.
I was late to the party. Most people were aware of this game long before I was. And, okay. Oh, I missed a materia. Oh well. It was funny. I was extremely fortunate. There were people who were making all kinds of dummy accounts trying to get into the beta and never did. I signed up one time, and
Parking procedure initiated.
I got in like a week after I signed up, so I got really fortunate. Most people did not get that fortunate.
Lucky six, as they say.
And I really feel for anyone who was trying really hard to get in and just never did. I really do. It was really just completely random chance. Spider tank. It was so bad that someone popped my ball at hanger and cut the hose on the pump. Yeah. Yeah, they had introduced some new physics into the game, and for some reason they weren't playing nice with the multiplayer connection. So every time somebody kicked the ball, it was causing everybody who was in a multiplayer lobby to just lose connection instantly. So Keepsake was like, well, we can't have... They didn't have time to fix it before early access, so like, we can't have that. The ball needs to be in the game, but so they played it in that ball as it broke everything, and which I thought was brilliant. They
The Legion is approaching one of the cannons.
showed that to us just a couple days before early access launched, and they said, don't worry, it's getting fixed, and they've been working on it. But I love that they wrote it into the lore.
Cannon engaged. A part of the enemy fleet is coming
I bet it was so
towards us.
fun playing the
Get back on
beta.
ship
I got
and fight
introduced during the demo where I could play for a few days before I spent forever waiting for early access. Yeah, I know, I feel you. I got into the beta like a week before the demo went live. So what I played originally in the beta was just what you experienced in the demo. It was the demo build that they had us testing.
Initiating takeoff.
People who had been in prior to me got to experience so much more. And tons has changed since then, so it's not even close to the same game. If you were in the beta chat and the Discord, I quickly realized that there were a lot of things I missed out on because I was so late to the party. But
Materia collected. Empty collectors
yeah,
to retrieve.
no, it was a lot of fun being in the beta. Plus, everyone was really chill. The devs are great. We were really in close contact with the devs throughout the beta in that Discord. They were in constant communication with us. Even Kolianos. This is his baby. He's the one that thought up this idea, this game. And this is a passion project for him. He was really in close communication with all of us in the beta. But also, I mean, we were in close contact with Groove and Gullus and a few others that were... And all the guys that were doing coding, and they had like 3 guys doing coding, so it's a really small team that has designed this game, so it's incredible that it's as good as it is. But yeah, no, they were all real great. I mean, we were chatting with them every day throughout the course of the beta. It was pretty cool. And of course, we got our progress reset countless times because we were testing things. And
Materia collected.
we had to rerun the same missions over and over because we had to try to recreate bugs so they could fix them. And let me tell you guys, they patched so many times. It was like every single day there was a new patch going live.
Empty collectors.
New things to try and test. It was pretty nuts. I really love this team. They're really good. They're really hardworking.
Enemy cannons are now online and preparing to fire at our fleet. Destroy the enemy ships and take control of the cannons. It's a matter of time before we're under attack.
That is a great reason to take it out, and yeah, I love that it was lore related. I knew it had to be making things funky or they'd have left it for us. Yeah, absolutely. And it's a very important part of the game to them. It's
Procedure initiated.
They're very passionate about the ball being in the game, so you can definitely expect it to be back soon.
Emptying materia filters.
As soon as they're capable of making it work, it will be back. That and the pineapple pizza. They're dying on that hill. People have been begging for other options, so like pineapple pizza, guys.
No problem. I'll fetch that for you. Target out of range.
Disruptor destroyed.
That's so freaking cool. I'm totally not jealous that you got to meet the devs and get to know them. Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I'm telling you, I really wish everybody could have gotten into the beta. It would have been completely unhelpful to the devs to have that much information rolling in. There's just nothing would have been able to be done. But
The cannon has been
so I understand why they did such a limited amount of people in the beta. But I do feel bad for everybody who wanted in but didn't get it. I should probably deal with these fires while I wait for the enemy. Actually, you know what?
Engaging
I don't
the
really have time to. The other cannon is... I love pineapple pizza. I'm with them on that one. Yeah, you know,
Loading up fresh
it's
ammo.
not my favorite, but I do love it. It's really good. It's my wife's favorite. So I've had it many times. I do enjoy it. I think it goes really... The sweetness of the pineapple can be really nice when paired with other toppings.
parking procedure complete.
Oh. Steady your aim, Mike.
Lost the target.
Okay. Was not expecting you, friend.
Just fanboying over my pizza.
My wife hears me talking about pineapple pizza, guys. Alright, well, that cannon's spooling up. I might not get there in time. Nope. There it goes. Yeah. What do we got here? Side clip.
I can carry that
I'll
to
use
the
it.
ship.
I did want to play around with other weapons. I didn't even think about the data overload.
Lost the target.
1 second, I'll read your comment in a second, sorry. Gotta get this cannon captured. Although, I will say, it seems to be working correctly.
Disruptor destroyed.
I'm not experiencing the glitch right now. No, I didn't even think about the data overload of letting everyone play and then they'd all be sending the same bug report instead of being able to hear it once and start working on it. Yeah,
Finishing ship ammo.
yeah, that was the reason everybody didn't get in. It's unfortunate, really,
That's the last cannon.
because there were
All the fire
thousands of people who wanted in.
stay here without a fight.
And then the even more unfortunate thing is that a lot of people that got in really didn't do anything, too. There was a lot of that,
Target out.
where people would get in and then they would try the beta for an hour and then move on. And that's why I think so many people wound up being added. Time to plan to cook pineapple pizza for this weekend and then upload to the Discord. Yeah, do it, man. Absolutely, I want to see it.
Taking out the trash.
You can send a slice or two my way too, you know. I love pizza.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Yeah, let's see.
Ready for battle.
You played the demo from the moment it was introduced to the moment it was taken away from you. Yeah, me too, man, me too. Like I said, I'd only had a week in the beta by the time the demo launched, and the beta wasn't active during the time of the demo. And then it didn't get reactivated after the demo for a few months. It took a while before they reopened the beta.
They will retake control and fire it at our ships.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
My son and I are always making homemade pizza. It's so cheap and easy. Yeah. My wife's actually pretty good at homemade pizza.
I'm replenishing
She,
ship ammo.
Parking procedure initiated.
she's really good at cooking. Whatever she puts her mind to. She has a homemade, I'm in the right place, right? She has a homemade sourdough starter that she made. She makes homemade sourdough bread. She'll make pizza crust out of that, and it's so good.
Nearly destroyed.
Oh, right. He's out on the exterior, isn't he? Not me, not paying attention.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the
Let's see, can I survive this spider tank by hopping around?
Good job. Engage.
Since I am running out of time.
I'm with you. The bitter end.
Can I get in from this? Potentially? Yeah. Oh, actually, never entered from that side, but yeah, it's doable.
I detect the cannon has been re-engaged.
But that's a pretty cool thing to do with your son. I mean, that's,
Ground targets approaching.
I remember when me and my mom used to do stuff in the kitchen. That's some of the best memories I had as a kid.
Initiating.
All
Region has
right.
gained control of the cannon.
Engaging the enemy.
Oh my god, I just started learning about sourdough. My starter was planted.
Build ship ammunition.
I don't know what word to use here. Well,
Ship ammo.
October 2nd at 3 p.m. so we can keep track of how many years we will keep it for. Yeah, and it's my wife's had hers for about 3 years. Has it been now? 4? Okay.
And I started it while going to cancer treatment and got it right.
Yeah. She says the thing to keep in mind is that it's very rare to get your starter right on the first attempt. Most people have to give it a couple tries to get it right. So, don't feel bad if you mess anything up.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Legion troops have lost the cannon. If you don't retake it, it will fire on our ships. Don't let that happen.
Oh, that is not what I was trying to do. I'm just kind of trying to ignore the baddies right now because I'm running out of time here.
Has been re-engaged.
Target out of range.
We got another cannon. As soon as I capture that, this mission will end.
Initiating takeoff.
Yes, holy cow, I hope we can do it. Yeah, absolutely. I hope it works out for you guys.
Blown to smithereens.
Tell them if they have any sourdough questions to put it in the comments and I'll address it for them.
My wife's eager to help out, so if you got any questions, throw them up and we can help out with, or I'll pass on, relay her information. I don't know enough about it.
Great work. The Legion fleet is
I help feed it and stuff, but, oh wait, that's the end of the mission. Cool. I'm glad I grabbed my halberd. So far, fingers crossed, it smelled really bad days 1 to 4, but today it actually smells better and I can now wait to try it out. Yeah, no, when the sourdough starter is hungry, it has a very, very pungent smell. Okay, we got 8 ingots off that. That's very cool.
Tell them,
You don't know enough to know what to ask. Yeah, that's fair.
tell them they're not going to want to use it until it can double in size within 4 to 6 hours of feeding.
Yeah. She is talking in my ear. She said that when you decide to start using it
There are some
to make
interesting
bread, she
options
said
for
make
our
sure that you wait until it doubles in size before you try to
4 to 6 hours.
it needs to double in size within 4 to 6 hours before it's good to use to make bread out of. Alright, well, we got it to Mark 3. I'm gonna run it one more time. I don't expect to like it anymore than I did on that run. It's got a faster turn speed. It's got the second highest turn speed in the game, but hands down, it is the slowest engine in the game. The biggest question I ask every bread channel I see is this: if I want to make a fresh loaf every morning, how much starter should I keep? I'm planning to keep 100 grams, thinking it might work.
We've done even down to
Stand
50,
easy,
but I
soldier.
mean,
You can do as little as 50 and it's okay. Because when you feed it like that, it'll actually make several loaves. My recommendation, and actually this is a decent recommendation regardless, is to keep a couple of jars of the starter. And the biggest reason for that, let's go ahead and try this
Parameters accepted.
easy.
Mission data prepared.
Let's try this easy one. The biggest reason for that is that if anything should happen to your hard work that you have put into that starter, you don't want to lose it.
Good choice.
Let's mix and match. I'm going to do a frag cannon, and I'm going to do a bolt accelerator. I don't know. I just feel like messing around. And let's give Buddy a lance railgun for kicks. Let's try the null wave reactor. Yeah. I mean, let's have fun. Why not? Let's see. Is that gonna mess anything up? I don't know. We'll see.
There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
Oh yeah, I heard it can take up to 45 days before it's ready, and the longer I wait, the starter gets stronger and better. Yeah, it does. Well, hers is like 4 years old at this point, and it, the flavor is so much different now than it was back in the beginning. But I'd recommend keeping a couple different jars of your starter, just in case one ever gets mold or anything in it that you gotta throw it out. You don't want to lose all that hard work. So keeping a couple jars at least can protect you. And then also, having a couple jars means that you can have
Needs us to seize control of those cannons.
multiple going at the same time, which makes it a little bit easier to have more loaves more frequently.
no, you don't need multiple go.
You don't need multiple? Okay.
But like to make more loaves, all you gotta do is just feed and up the amount of starter.
Okay.
But I do recommend having a small amount of backup.
Got your six, as they say.
She disagrees with me on the having multiple jars for getting multiple loaves. Doesn't feel like you need that, but she does recommend having a backup just in case anything happens. I'm not an expert in sourdough by any stretch of the imagination, but hers is amazing. I'm easy to please. Okay, I'd rather that than be hard. That's brilliant. When I wake up, I'm going to start a smaller jar to keep, so it can be just in case. I'll have Jerry and Lil Dough. Yeah, and that's the thing. Everybody in sourdough names the sourdough. That's like a requirement. It's got to have a name. Shauna had Denjarin, and I forget what the other one was.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
Emptying materia filter.
Okay, well, this combination of cannons is a little wonky. I'm gonna have to get used to it, but it's fun. You're gonna have the initial hit of the bolt accelerator, and then the rapid fire of the fragment cannon.
Collectors to retrieve it.
It's a little strange, but it's powerful. I really like the idea of a backup for her just in case. I see lots of horror stories on Reddit. It's so anxiety inducing. Yeah. I remember one time we went on a trip to my in-laws, and my father-in-law's a great guy, but my wife, Shauna, she actually forgot one of her starters down in Florida, and when he got what's called the hooch on top, which is just, basically it's alcohol.
Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Oh, hello, Elizabeth. How are you? The hooch is basically just alcohol, and it's just naturally occurring on it. You just pour it out. Don't mix it into the starter. Don't bake with it. Just pour it out.
Collectors to retrieve
But it's a normal part of the fermentation process. But He saw that and he thought it had gone bad. He threw it out. Fortunately, my wife had a backup, but oh my, that was that was rough.
Collectors to retrieve it.
I'm glad you're doing good. That's excellent. Forgot his code for left data starter, so he will cook sourdough too. Yeah. In this situation, I don't think that's gonna happen. His speed is TV dinners, but you know. All right, let's see if there's anything here that I missed. Yeah. Yeah, welcome. We've been talking about something that's very on topic for Jump Space.
Clearing out
Sourdough
the materials.
starters and such. Very on topic. Fun conversation, though.
The entrance is locked down behind multiple security protocols.
Day's going pretty good. Day's going pretty good. I woke up a little tired, but I have had a little bit of caffeine at this point, and I'm raring to go.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. Area secured. No more targets.
Your unauthorized access attempt has been detected. Hostile forces are mobilizing. Expect resistance.
Mando. Yeah. That is a wonderful name. I mean, it's got to be something funny, right? If you're going to name your sourdough starter, it's got to have some creative name. Reply on Discord? Sure, I'll take a look at it.
Perform a manual bypass to proceed.
Oh, okay. Little collision jank there, but that's alright.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Yeah, this cannon layout is a little janky. It's a little weird. Hard to get the hang of, but I love the bolt accelerator, so I've got one of those, and the fragment cannon, which gives me the rapid fire. So it kind of covers both bases, which is interesting. Which means there's more artifacts that you can take advantage with this layout, which is... Legion blueprints would actually be powerful because you've got the bolt accelerator, which hits hard for single target damage. And then you've got the fragment cannon, which could potentially take advantage of mass proxy or anything that increases rate of fire or damage output. I'm absolutely stealing Mandalorian. Yeah, that's a good one. My wife has always kept her starter in glass jars, so she had Din Djarin. Oh, he's through the...
All security
There we
nodes
go.
are off.
Okay, well,
The lockdown is lifted.
ships should stop spawning at this point.
Retrieve the assets.
I think this was only Hazard 2, so it's not going to get too difficult. I can't expect too much to spawn in. The new Mando movie should be fun? Yeah, I hope so. I really do. I enjoyed The Mandalorian. I think it was one of the best things that Disney's done with Star Wars, honestly. My jar is in an old sauce jar. Nice.
Parking procedure
A
initiated.
lot of people hated on the last season of The Mandalorian. I actually enjoyed it, but my expectation for Star Wars right now is pretty low, sadly. As much as I've been a huge Star Wars fan since before the prequels,
Shield unit installed.
I wasn't around for when the originals released, but I remember watching them as a kid, 10 years old, which was
I'm with you. To the
just a
bitter
couple
end.
of years before Episode 1 came out, and I fell in love with them. Absolutely had to have them. In this area back then, they were on VHS, and the only way to get them was to wait until the holidays, because they weren't sold
No
year-round.
problem at all.
So... You haven't seen it? I honestly haven't seen it, or don't remember it. I got overwhelmed by 5 movies, 12 series that all started coming out around the same time. Yeah, I mean, that's completely fair. They've really overdone it with Star
Joining the
Wars.
on-foot expedition.
It's been overkill, and creativity hasn't been as great as I'd like, unfortunately. There has been some. You know the lore from shorts, but haven't watched in at least a decade. Yeah, that's fair. A lot of the shows I've really not been a fan of, and the ones that I did like, I still had issues with, but it is what it is. Like, not everybody liked the Ahsoka series. I enjoyed the Ahsoka series, but I still had issues with it. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. There were things I did not like. Reflective Wrath. Chip deals plus 30% damage for 10 seconds after the shields take a hit. Friendly fire. Shield refractor when the shields are damaged, 15. So these two are similar in that this one does damage automatically to anybody attacking my shields, and this one just buffs my damage when they attack my shields. I kind of like it buffing my damage personally. So I think I'm going to roll with that. Plus it becomes virtually useless once the shields are down, which they don't last long in the dart, so... There's some Star Wars prison show that keeps showing up in my shorts, but I'm still not sure if I should pull the trigger and watch it or not. That sounds like Andor. That is a crowd favorite. I haven't seen it, but most people love it. There was some stuff early on in that show that kind of turned me off, and I just didn't bother going back, but a lot of people have said that's the best thing Star Wars has churned out in quite some time, so might be worth checking out. I may revisit it.
There could be useful valuables around here that will assist us on our journey. Let's find them.
May have to go check it out then, huh? Yeah, I've heard it was good. Like I said, I can't vouch for it myself, but I heard it was good. I was a huge Star Wars fan, but there's so much that's been churned out for it that I've kind of moved on to other things of late. But I'm the kind of Star Wars nerd that can quote the first 6 movies from memory. I must have watched them hundreds of times each, so... Wait, are the mines aggroing? Yep, they are. Okay. Alright, cool. Book of Boba Fett being Mando Season 2.5 was a crime. Yes! Absolutely, it 100% was. I liked the Book of Boba Fett, but it was not nearly as good as it could have been, or should have been. There were a lot of things I just did not care for, and the episodes, I didn't mind the Mandalorian being in the Book of Boba Fett, but having like 2 episodes dedicated to just that just wasn't fair to Boba Fett. I just don't approve. I don't agree. Oh wow, that actually hit even though it's saying he's out of range. Interesting. Okay, cool. I feel like Boba Fett is one of the coolest characters in Star Wars, and I'm sorry, but they did him dirty in that. I enjoyed it, but it should have been so much better.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
And it was kind of strange and wonky because a lot of people didn't watch the Book of Boba Fett, and then they went into season 3 of The Mandalorian, and there was stuff in the Book of Boba Fett that you absolutely had to see for context. Because if you just went from season 2 of The Mandalorian to season 3 and you didn't watch the Book of Boba Fett, you were left so confused, like, how did we get here? You absolutely had to watch the Book of Boba Fett for the context, otherwise you just had no idea what was going on. And that just didn't make any sense at all.
Joining the on-foot expedition. I can
As somebody who watched both, I understood, but it was completely illogical that they did that.
Absolutely.
I mean, there were a lot of people that were watching The Mandalorian just for Baby Yoda, as everybody was calling him, Grogu. And so, they're not going to watch the Book of Boba Fett. Preach, yeah. Do I need anything to watch Andor? I don't think so. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I'm sure there are others who can speak more to that, so... I think that Andor is basically standalone. I do think if you've watched Rogue One, where... Have I not had the Railgun plugged in this whole time? Well, that was stupid. I do think if you've watched Rogue One, you'll probably get some context that you might not otherwise, but correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, like I said, I haven't seen it, so I'm not an expert there. Actually, if we turn it that way, it leaves that space open. And this can fit anywhere, really. So I guess the fact that I've had the railgun completely unplugged is a testament to how powerful this cannon layout is. Of course, it is only difficulty 2, so mistakes you can get away with. Anti-ship arsenal. On-foot weapons deal extra damage to ships. Ship-fed Fury. Now this one I really like, guys. Ship-fed Fury is up to 90% more on-foot damage, scaling with materia tank fill percentage. Currently, with the amount of materia I have, that gives me a bonus of plus 55%. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can actually get higher than 90% if you are on the Catamaran, just because it has a larger tank. But yeah, that's a lot of extra damage. It's not quite as powerful as Pineapple Power if you just do the cheese, but this is more straightforward and is a lot of fun to use. Squad tactics. Within 10 meters of another player, you heal free HP every 10 seconds. That's a really powerful one for multiplayer. We're playing solo here, it's not that great. You feel it's more related to the original... Scroll up, I'm losing you guys. You think it's more related to the original trilogy than Rogue One? Yeah. That makes sense. No rel means buddy hasn't been fighting, a true solo experience. Yeah, for sure. Do I ever use the increased damage by empty engine slots? Yes. Actually, there are scenarios where there are scenarios where it can be used. Having empty slots can be useful if you get a new component that you want to try out and it's power hungry. Then you got spaces to put it. On the flip side, there's an artifact that takes advantage of having empty slots. Which one is it called? Grid Redirector, I think is what it's called. And basically, it's a flat amount of damage increase to your ship's weapons for every space on the grid that you have open. As you can see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Looks like 12 spaces that are open, so that would be 12 spaces that would be giving me a flat amount of damage buff And that artifact can be buffed 5 times, leveled up 5 times. So I think at top it gives a 3.5 bonus damage to every square that is open on the power grid. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% on that, but I do believe that is what it is. So that's a really good artifact, especially when you have a layout that gives you a lot of extra spaces like I do here, especially on the Dart, since the Dart has fewer components that you're going to be plugging in anyway. Still works on the Catamaran if you got the right build and setup, but it can be really powerful on the Dart. Alright, now I don't remember what I was doing. Is there anything else here to see? Nope, there is not. Wait a minute. Nope. I just got the targeting module for a minute. I thought I had the uplink. I got my destination set. Yes, so we can just move on. I haven't really tested the top speed of this. Okay, looks like 118 is top speed, and then you drop speed pretty quickly. So this is the Mark III Microplasma engine. You still only get 1 boost. Yeah, 118 is your top speed. But you,
Prepare for combat.
you basically start to decelerate almost immediately after using it, which is kind of lousy. So you don't stay at top speed for but a brief moment. Wow, that's insane. I haven't even tried because... Oh, good job, buddy. I haven't even tried it because mine stays full loaded. I just saw the space you have. Yeah, no, the artifact is really good. If you got the space, it's really powerful.
That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, buddy. Nice shot.
Let's see, are you gonna drop materia? That'd be nice. Nope, not going to? Okay, whatever. I don't think there's any bad artifacts in this game. There are some that are more powerful than others, but I think they're all usable. When I use the Dart, I like those materia percent because increases. Max them out with artifact sacrifices, and you got a smaller max to reach to get full bonus before the 1000 Catamaran needs to fill up. Yeah. Do you know if they stack if I manage to find a second materia percent of same type? Yes. Artifacts do stack in this game. Oh. Hello, Bunker Inc. Looks like my buddy joined. That's something I want to do, is I want to, that's something I want to, it's really unlikely that you're going to get, the same artifact in a single run. It's, far more likely that you're not gonna get duplicates. But if you, yeah, the power of friendship, no doubt. But, he's also really good, so this should be good. The cool thing is that, in the endless mode that we currently have, it's not the endless mode, but the endless mission, you can definitely get duplicates. In fact, you can get 4 or 5 duplicates of the same artifact and just really buff yourself up. It's pretty nuts.
Parking procedure initiated.
I want to do a stream where you guys can join and we can all game. I think the way that that's going to work is, I've been looking into it. It would be pretty impossible for me to set it up to where I can't have just random people joining. And I was talking about LMGs. This is a Mark III.
An SMG.
And this is his personal favorite, so I'm probably going to let him have it, because if he doesn't have a Mark III, he's going to go gaga for that. How did he join mid-game? That's a thing. I can't find a way to invite my buddy when he's offline if I already started. And I don't quit, so this would be good advice. So yeah, if you are visible on Steam, all they got to do is click on you and click join your game. And then they can join, and they'll be waiting. They can't join until after you jump, but after you jump, they're able to join. So, yep, he grabbed it. Figured he would. That's his favorite weapon in this game, is the LMG.
SMG.
You don't want it. Okay. He probably already has one then. That's the only thing I can figure. Alright, cool. Well, that means I get to play with a Lance Railgun. Let's do this. I'm a little rusty on the Lance Railgun. I haven't done this in a while. He's got to take that down. There's no sense in wasting a railgun shot on it. Let's go for these guys. You want the Mark III so bad? Yeah. Finding Mark IIIs is hard. It's like you never get the Mark IIIs of the stuff you want. You only get it of the stuff you're not looking for, right? He was out of range. So, like, I've been looking for a Mark III on the marksman rifle for almost 200 hours in this game between the beta and now, and I still haven't found one. I found a bunch of them during the demo. They were dropping like dropping like cheap candy in the demo, but I can't find them in now. So I've been holding on to the... But I found tons of Mark IIs. Yeah, I swear the Mark III marksman is a myth. I feel you, man. I feel that so much. Oh, I played with a guy in the beta who had one. I'm like, oh, I was so jealous. He had one, and of course he was holding on to it for dear life, which I completely understand. It was me and him. We played a couple times together, honestly, as we were testing stuff out in the beta, and we were both we both favored the marksman, so we both favored the marksman rifle, so it was kind of a race to see who was going to find it first. And he did, so... Fair play, you know? Alright, I'm gonna set this towards the back so that it doesn't affect the gunner station. He grabbed the material, that's cool. But he's not gonna be as helpful for stuff like that now that I got a friend here, so... We're gonna have to do that stuff manually. Let's go ahead and go to the next area. What we're gonna test out here... Okay, he marked it. Oh, he's in the gunner station now. Okay.
Initiating takeoff.
What we're gonna test out here is... I'm not on comms with him right now. I haven't played this game without comms with multiplayer, so... This will be a good test. I could just pull up Discord and chat with him, but... I don't want to force him into chat where you guys can hear it, and he may or may not know I'm streaming right now. And, I know I can put it to where you guys can hear me, but not him, but not sure I want to fuss with that without having a few moments to just worry about it. Oh, little spider bots. So that's the LMG. It's actually really good, guys. It's powerful, and, okay, he's got the fuse. Like I said, this guy's really good. He's, with gamers, age is irrelevant. He's, quite a few years younger than me, but, he's really good, and he's a really cool guy.
Over here.
You go ahead, man. I'll man the gun.
The fuses need to be brought to the console.
So, this mission kind of gives us a taste of what the Ion Storms are going to be like, I think. As you can see, my Lance Railgun keeps going to unpowered, and it's getting unpowered so frequently that it won't charge up a shot. Oh, wait, I finally got one. Not that it's relevant, I'm not fighting anything right now, but...
Parking procedure initiated.
Prox chat would be so good. Yeah, actually, I could see that. That would be fun. Right, I should grab a battery. That would make sense.
Great.
I also don't need my guns right now. There's not going to be anything to shoot here, so... Make it easier to grab loot. Oh, he faced through the door. Okay.
Override complete. Good job. The door mechanism is now ours to access granted. Proceed to the jammer.
Alright.
Jump drive
Let's kill the
down.
jammer. We got a couple of repairs here.
Sector.
You get the rest? Nope. It's probably got full inventory, I would assume. Oh, right. I could have grabbed some. I forgot the repair stack. That was not a thing before. I love it. I mean, when you automatically pick up small repairs, they just stack into a 3-stack, which is absolutely wonderful. I wonder, though, can you... They do stack beyond 3. What? You can only craft them in 3s, but they can... Okay, that's wonderful. Thank you, Keepsake. That's amazing. Ooh,
Asteroid storm.
Grid Redirector. This is the one I was talking about. That is kind of OP.
Initiate takeoff.
He's going to go ahead and get us out of here, which is completely fair. I'm going to get a seat. Make sure the destination is marked. It is. Let's jump. Okay, he's just taking cover. That's fine. But, okay, so with Grid Redirector, I don't have it upgraded. It's only at level 1. You can see it gets leveled up 5 times. And I think it gains 0.05 for every level. At any rate, it gives a, right now at level 1, it's got a 0.115 damage bonus for every empty square. And as you can see, we got a lot of empty squares, so it's actually going to be doing good damage. Now, I would like to swap the position on that so I don't get confused. I always have my marksman rifle in slot 1, or slot 2 rather, since you're I mean, if we can jump from in cover. Let's see.
Help me out.
He's not in a seat. Let's see if we can freak him out. Okay. They scrap his one piece though? That's unfortunate. But I mean, I'm not really gonna be scrapping unless you're talking about at the end of the mission when it gives you the credit bonus.
The battle has already started. Planetary defenses aren't fully
Then that's a
provided.
bummer.
We can't waste any time. Capture the active cannon to aid our fleet.
Alright.
Hurry.
We got
over
materia
here.
there, which is en route. Let's go ahead and grab that. Because we've got buffs, because I think we've got 2 artifacts that get buffed based on materia tank percentage. Now, I'm actually glad he joined for this, because I can show you guys how I recommend
Materia collected. Empty collectors to
how I recommend handling this mission when you have 2 people. People commonly ask that question, how do you handle this when there's just 2 of you?
so we can use it against the Legion ships instead.
Like when ending mission you get less credits for the stack than 3 singles. If you need materia, you get 1 grind worth
Parking procedure initiated.
not 3 unless they changed it already. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Let's see, what does it say? It says it's worth 10 credits, and crafting it won't give you any credits. So I wouldn't have a way of testing that,
Grab ammo.
unfortunately. So on this first cannon, I can go help him. There's no reason not to. There's no ships. But when you're doing 2-player, and once the enemy ships start spawning in, I recommend that somebody stay on the ship and man the ship. And Buddy will help out a little bit, I believe, in 2-player.
They will retake control and fire.
And we'll man guns and such. While you have the other guy hot dropping to reclaim the cannons. The faster you reclaim the cannons, the faster the mission ends. But also, since Buddy's doing less, you've got to protect the ship. Whereas you can just kind of ignore it in solo. So, if he does the strat we did last time, he's going to man the guns until we have a ship or a cannon to retake. Which looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Like I said, this guy's good. I can expect him to do the right thing pretty consistently. Even though we're not on comms.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. Materia collected. Empty collectors.
Figure it's not too big a deal that whether he knows I'm on stream or not. He follows my channel, so if he doesn't know I'm on stream, that's on him. Not to mention he's been okay with me recording footage with him in it before, so... Now I was curious and scrapped it just to test it. My thought was I have... Give me 1 second, I'll read that, sorry.
Combat station.
Materia collected.
Alright, and he should deal with those fires. My thought was I have 7 minis and 2 larges. I could scrap a single one out of the stack and see what happens. It used a full stack. Yeah! Okay. Got a radiator failure.
Lost the
He's
target.
already dealt with the radiator. Good deal. Now I'm kind of wishing I'd grabbed some of those multiplayer artifacts.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve
Now there's more where that came from.
Check this out.
Did I say he doesn't protect you with the human player? He won't on foot, and he does less on the ship than he would if you were in solo.
offline and preparing to fire it
Oh, did he jump off the ship?
Destroy
I think he
the enemy
did.
ships and take control of the cannons.
Nope, he's on...
It's a matter of time.
Buddy's on the guns, and he's repairing that radiator.
Look,
Let's see if I can get his attention.
look here.
I'll deal
Help me
with the repairs, bud. You go do that. Okay, he's got that fire extinguisher.
Target acquired.
Buddy will still repair the ship, though, which is convenient. He'll still repair the ship. He'll still repair ship ammo. Okay, yeah, he jumped to the cannon. Good deal. And that leaves me free to fly the ship and deal with enemy ships.
Take that, scum.
So this mission is working correctly for me. I've tried it on Hazard 5, I've tried it on Hazard 3, and Hazard 2. Hazard, yeah, they don't call it that in this game. That's Deep Rock Galactic. Anyway.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism. Good job. Engage the cannon to
Okay, he's gonna have that cannon up and going here in a second. What? Oh, those are little ground units. Oh snap, I just realized how long I've been up. It was great chatting and talking about the game, and Doe, I'll be back next time. I'll see you all streaming. It's been fun. Yeah, I appreciate you joining. Catch you on the next one. Alright, and I'm going to hot drop him over at sea. You should get the idea. And he's manning repairs and stuff. Great deal.
Over here. Grabbing ammo.
And he's off. There's not a whole lot spawning in right now. This is only difficulty 2, so can't expect it to be too hard. See, I probably got enough downtime I could repair the shields, right? I don't remember if I left a shield unit out there or not. I'll just take one. Not only do I have one, there's 2 out here.
Shield unit installed.
So apparently I've forgotten twice.
Reset the mechanism. Legion troops are now Their disruptors will recalibrate it to fire it
Okay, we got another cannon. My guess is he's going to capture that shortly. But if you do this strat, it leaves somebody on the ship who can protect the ship and repair it while somebody deals with the cannons.
Man the ship and defend the cannons at all cost.
Alright, we got him. Oop, lost him. Let's turn so he can hit the door. Nice, he's on. Need to replenish ammo. I don't remember if there was any here. Yeah, there it is. Cool. There we go. Let's get him in range, and I'm going to hold steady so he can get off the shot. Nice, he got it.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
I only turned last second because the ship was starting to get below us. He wouldn't be able to hit it. He still nailed the shot, though.
Entering the combat station.
All right. I think what I'm gonna do for probably the next stream, I'll probably put out a poll and see when everybody feels like they'd be comfortable joining, you know? I can turn on streamer mode so people can't see your names and such if you like. And then, make it where people can join if they want, you know? Just whoever wants to join as they're able, pop in, and I'll probably just rename the server something like I am actively live streaming. Be aware before you join or something, you know? That way, if any randoms decide to join who aren't watching the stream, they'll be aware of what they're getting into. Because I don't want to push somebody into something they're not comfortable with. And there's no way to really make it private without friending everybody on Steam, which I'm willing to do that too, but
Entering the combat station.
just trying to think of what's going to work best for everybody. If you got any thoughts on that, let me know. And if that would even be something that would interest you to resolve the game together. Oh, that's cool. They actually had the cannons literally hitting the enemy ships. That's awesome. And that thing's going down. Cool. I've never really stopped and looked at what the cannons were shooting. Of course, I'm rarely on the exterior to see it. I'm usually inside the interior, taking back the cannons. Good shot. This is so tame on difficulty 2. I'm so used to difficulty 5. You join me in a heartbeat, but you're at work. Well, you know, just let me know what time something like that would work for you. I'll probably put out a poll and see what time works for everybody. Because it ain't gonna be much fun if everybody can't join, you know?
Ship needs ammo. Build
And,
ship
like, would it be better on the weekend? Would it be better during the week? What would be better for everybody? I can work around it, you know?
Legion has gained control of the cannon. You need to destroy the disruptor and point it back on their fleet.
Because this game, it's a lot of fun in solo. I absolutely love it in solo, but it is so much more fun when you got other people playing with you.
Now engage the cannon.
I think that's true of most games I enjoy, though.
Legion troops are about to deploy.
Where's the fire extinguisher? There it is. And we're getting shelled. I gotta get back. I should,
Target out of range.
I should grab that, halberd before the mission ends and I lose it.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition.
Like I said, I like the LMG, but it's not one of my personal
The cannon
favorites.
is no longer in our control.
Alright, where is he?
Locked and loaded.
Looks like he's flying to me. Let's get him. Wait, no, he's doing a little spacewalking. Alright, he's on board. Good deal. This might be the last cannon we have to claim. Oh, yeah. I'll probably just, I'll probably throw up a poll here and probably something on Discord, too. So everybody can just talk about it, you know? I got the repairs, man. You go for the cannon. Oh, he's got that. You know what? I'm gonna have some fun. He can man the ship. This one's mine.
I'll check it.
Target out of range.
Okay, it's up above. This might be the final cannon that we have to claim. There's the disruptor.
Disruptor destroyed. Reset the mechanism.
Yeah, this will be the final cannon.
They will
Hope he's paying attention and knows to grab his guns, because the cutscene's gonna make us lose anything we're not holding. Not me bouncing off the ceiling like an idiot.
approaching one of the cannons. They will retake control and fire it at our
Alright, cool.
The cannon has been re-engaged.
Locked and loaded.
Great work. The Legion fleet is destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Bye-bye. That was completely pointless, but it was fun to do. Well, I mean, that's 3 times in a row that this mission has worked correctly for me, so I don't know. I've done it on difficulty 5, 3, and 2 at this point, and so far I've gotten the correct icons on the cannons. I'm getting really close to level 10. Dude, he's at level 8. He's been playing. This is far from the only game he plays, so...
Interesting.
Look over here.
You know what? I'll let him pick a mission. And let's run
I
the
repair.
cat.
Glad to see you back in one piece.
Oh, looks like he might have bailed. Yeah, he bailed. Alright. Let's do the cat. And then, which engine should I use?
Absolutely.
Let's do Nitro Pulse. And we can fit in probably... What have I got in my build? I got the fragment cannon so far. I've got the assault turrets. Dual missile launchers. Split reactor. And my standard layout there. Let's try something different. Let's go with the, I don't know. Let's go rapid. You know what? I'd really like to see the bolt accelerator and the single. I haven't really used that too much. I've got all the engines fully maxed out. Let's go with Nitro Pulse.
Good choice.
Supply uplink. Go. Let's go flag launcher turrets. Buddy's really good with those. I think I can probably fit that in. If I finagle a little bit, let's see. We'd have to go in down here, right? And then I'm not sure it's gonna fit with my other components, so I might have to swap something out. We got those 8 spaces there, which would fit the flak launchers and nothing else. And we got those, which would easily fit the engine. The scanner could... Oh wait, there he is. He was just in the loading screen. Alright.
Interesting.
Over here.
I'll let him pick us a mission. I don't care what we do. He likes the hard stuff too, so... You know, I really haven't done much with the null tension, the null wave reactor. Let's do that. Let's do double null tensions and the null wave. And I'm not gonna be able to fit 2 missile launchers, so let's go with targeting module, and we'll pair that with that. We'll run that with the bolt accelerator, and I think there's a chat, isn't there? Yeah, there's a chat. What I might be able to do, because he's in my Discord too, let's pull up Discord real quick. Let's see if that'll pull up. There needs to be persistent chat. That is something we're going to have to recommend to the devs. Well, my Discord is not wanting to start. Might be because I'm actively streaming. I'm not sure. At any rate, probably... message him, and I'll see what cadence he wants to run. Then we can run whatever he wants. I don't care. Okay, he just messaged me, so... I don't think he realized I was streaming. Alright, let's see.
How's it going?
Anything new to report?
Okay, well, I think he wants dual missile launchers. So you know what? We're going to mix up the build and do that. Sounds fun anyway. Let's do that. I'm going to run split. I'm going to run one of these. I'm going to go with my... I'm going to go Gatling turrets and disruptor laser. And then for... as I recall, to run all that, you've got to run the standard sector scanner, I believe.
No problem.
In theory, this should work. May have to swap a few things around occasionally. I could just take Drift Phase Engine, and then everything should be pretty certain to work. Okay, he wants to do a Vault Breach on Challenge 5. Like I said, he likes the hard stuff. He's like me in that regard. That's pretty cool that we're getting to do a 2-player on stream, because you guys are going to get to see what that's like for those of you who haven't had a chance to try a 2-player. It's a very different experience. It's a very different experience every time you get one more person joining the game. All right, so the generators are slightly bugged right now. They tend
Once
to
there, you must enter
swap.
the vault and retrieve the cargo we came for.
Right, I'm
Be careful. The
carrying
Legion often
too much in my
guards
inventory.
locations like this.
They tend to
Let's start
swap, but you
moving
can
out
just
whenever you're ready.
do that real quick and swap them back. It's really not a big deal. I'm gonna stick the halberd up here. I'll play with the LMG for a bit. What do I need to do to make this all work? Is it possible to make this all work? It might not be, actually. I might have to swap something out. Nope. I'm gonna have to upgrade things to make it all work. That's unfortunate. But, you know, if I do that, actually, that's gonna work right there. Okay. Very cool. I did not realize that. That's a new build. Alright, so that gets in the drift phase engine. And this will be easier to do once the disruptor lasers are in Mark III because they become a 2-slot instead of a 3-slot. But you got the jump drive in, the Gatling turrets, the drift phase engine, the disruptor laser, the 2 missile launchers, and the sector scanner. Now, once the disruptor lasers are at Mark III, you can stick them up here, and then you can scoot this over here, and then this will fit up here, and you can actually get the nitro pulse engine right across those 4 slots. So at that point, you can fit into the nitro pulse engine. But with my disruptor lasers working, taking out 3 spots right now, that is not an option. All right. Did he grab Nissy? He usually puts it on the bridge when he does. Yep, there you go. Okay, well, this is a 2 jump. Which means we won't have a lot of time to build up materia and resources before we get to the final destination. But it's going to be a vault, so it's all going to be on foot. So not too big a deal.
There's a ship in the sector carrying a portable jammer. We need to destroy it before we can proceed.
Alright. I really haven't gotten a chance to try out the guns. Oh, got a elite sniper. Ooh. That'll be fun. And we got a Corvette, so we're gonna get at least 1 component. I haven't had a chance to try out the dual missile launchers much in multiplayer, so this will be fun. What have I got? I've got the GATs, so... There's the sniper, there he is. And he's toast. The GATs are so good.
Material collected.
And they're
Next
easy to
collected.
use. He's out of range. Are you good?
That's it. You disabled the jammer. We can leave whenever we want, but you should
Okay.
probably gather any valuable items left from the explosion.
That should finish him.
Caution, a large asteroid shower is imminent.
Okay. Well, he should know what to do with that.
Prevent impact.
Just debris. So, alright, should be able to fire now. Fire. Nice. Well, it looks like the target lock stays on the ships even when you're swapping to the second missile launcher. That's cool. I didn't realize that. I don't get to play gunner very often, so... Oh, he's gonna make a mad dash for that. Okay. Well,
The asteroid shower is imminent.
back your buddy's play, guys. Whether you agree with it or not.
The asteroid shower is here. Perform the jump now. Asteroid storm imminent. Take shelter.
I guess this is probably going to be a persistent shower too, because... Alright, that's probably why he chose to go for it. Alright, well, we gotta get those artifacts plugged in and get out ASAP. This is mass proxy, that's pretty good. So I'll plug that in. What else we got? Boarding Blitz could be fun. Desperate Barrage. Pizza Brawler's fun. Numb Carnage is good. And Legion Blueprints. Could be useful. I'm gonna plug those 3 in, and I'll just feed the rest. Legion Blueprints here. Let's go with Numb Carnage and Mass Proxy. Let's just feed... Whatever he does with the others, good enough for me. We need materia. He's got us in cover, so we're not taking any real damage. But I do think that this storm is going to be persistent. That's probably his. I'm just gonna
SMG here.
set it here and mark it. So he only had a Mark II, but he didn't take the Mark III. He was just being nice.
Look here. An SMG. SMG here.
I want you to have it, dude. That's your favorite.
An SMG.
I understand, but this one's better. You only got a Mark
SMG.
II.
An SMG.
I think we just need to make the jump. Which looks like that might be what he's trying to do. Would be good. Okay, I guess he wants to play. Like I said, guys, back your buddies play.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
Oh, I just faced right through the rock as I shot. See, I can't hit him from there. That should still theoretically hit. We'll see. Yeah, that hit. Good deal.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
Ah, the ship's moving around too much. I can't see anything. Alright, we're just swapping the missile launchers. I'll get close to dropping him. And I gotta lead the shots a little. I'll drop him. Where's the other guy? There he is. Okay, he's down. Got another one. He's toast. I think it's a Corvette. Yeah.
Drone.
We're gonna do this. Let's grab the component, huh? Missiles away. Our buddy's really bad at using the gats on this guy. Because on Corvettes, once the magazine's empty, you gotta release the trigger and let him reload. Alright, well that's all him. I'll deal with the fires. Okay, fires are dealt with.
The ship needs ammo. built a
We need
Corvette.
ammo, and we
may board it and
need...
look for
Got another fire. We got low core health. Okay, he's got ammo. We need core health. Don't have enough material. And we've used up what we had. Oh, he's on board the Corvette. Okay. Well, he can do his thing. He's got it. Let's go ahead and get out of here. He's on board.
New component found.
Okay, he didn't have that component, so that works out good for him.
Return it to the hangar for analysis and upgrades.
Alright. He's in the jump seat. Good to go. And we're out. We survived it just barely.
Target location confirmed. The resources we're after must be here somewhere. Let's grab what we need, but be quick.
Alright, this is a vault, so the ship being highly damaged is not going to be end of the world, honestly. But we are not. We do need to grab the materia out of the filters. I hear him grappling over to the other side to grab the other materia. Get you to the punch, bud. Alright, well I guess that's enough. We can start doing repairs. We've got ship ammo. We need shields. After he installs that materia into the disassembler, we'll have enough. And then we'll be able to top this thing up. Rocket launcher, those are fun. We got ammo. I think he just took the shields.
Shield unit installed.
Yep. Let's go ahead and set destination. And yeah. Got snipers. We'll have to deal with those first. He did not grab the iron belt. Okay. He wants to do the gunner seat. Okay. I'll give it to him. So honestly, this works pretty good, even without communication. You just got to be willing to do some things you wouldn't always agree with, as long as you're willing to adjust. I will say this game's a lot harder to carry somebody in than, say, something like Deep Rock Galactic. And it's mostly because you're all tied to the ship. If the ship goes down, you all lose. In Deep Rock Galactic, you only lose if you all go down. So
Over here.
being able to stay up when others go down allows you to carry, because you can always revive them. And unlike in this, where it costs materia to revive people, revives are free in Deep Rock Galactic, so it doesn't matter how many times your teammates go down. But I don't really expect Bunker Inc. to go down that much. He's really good.
Parking procedure initiated.
He's gutsy,
Parking procedure complete.
but he's good. So I mean, if you can back it up, why not? Starting to get used to this new controller I got. It's so much better than my old one. Taking a little adjusting because the layout is different, but I should probably top off shields since
Ammo.
Oh, you got an ammo box out down there? Perfect. Okay, yeah, we need shields. I'll go ahead and do that. Did he bring the ammo crate here? He knows I like to grab one before I go on a mission. We played enough to know each other well enough to know that, so...
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
I'm just gonna leave that there. Alright, he said there was an ammo crate, so either he grabbed it, or... it'll be here somewhere. Got something here. Rocket launcher. I'll take it. If he's got the ammo crate, this could be fun. And my weapons are topped off, so... and the LMG's not too bad about conserving ammo.
Check this out.
He's going right, I'll go left. Oh, got a friend here. It's fun to blow up the explosive barrels. Okay, he got the heavy. What do we got here?
SMG.
Side clip. Mark II. I don't think that's his cup of tea. It's not really mine either. We don't have Buddy though, so he just send it back to ship. And I don't plan on keeping this rocket launcher the whole time. Geronimo. Alright, he's cleared the path. One of the nice things about the LMG is that it can stun enemy targets. And when they're stunned, they're not shooting at you. So even though it does take extra bullets to drop things, than say when you're using marksman rifle, they do have a harder time shooting back, so that's kind of nice.
Check it out.
What am I checking out, bud?
Over here. Grabbing ammo.
That's actually a smart
Taking
place
ammo.
for that. I'm gonna leave the
Look.
rocket launcher here.
I found an RPG.
In fact, what I'm gonna do...
An SMG.
you know what? I'm gonna test. I don't know if you lose your weapon when you hit the... I don't know. I'm gonna leave the gun there, and we'll see.
Grab the stems.
Stem? Sure. Thanks, mate. There you go. It stays? Okay, that's cool.
Resources we're after must be in here. Grab as many as you can and bring them back to the ship.
I've never tested it, so I didn't know.
Better for us.
Let him grab whatever he wants.
Over here.
I'll let him push. He's gonna put all the crates in. It doesn't make any difference. If they're not actively in your inventory, they get destroyed, so... Alright, ready?
Did you push the button? Oh. Everything has gone into lockdown. It's a trap. Get out of there.
Alright.
Enemy jump signatures has been detected. You'll get company soon. Get out now.
Okay, well he should have that. Or not. It's coming at me. Spider tank. I'm gonna get shelled if I don't move. Got 2 heavies coming my direction. Let's take cover. How much ammo I got? 15. Okay, he got the spider. Okay. He helped me out on the walker. Good deal. We got that. Okay. We just gotta get this door going. And he did drop an ammo crate right
I
there.
detect a security protocol on this door. It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect Legion opposite.
Let's drop a crate. Give me something good. Alright, well, you work. Goodbye. Oh, the rocket launcher is so fun.
Doors unlocked. Move.
Yeah, that'll work.
Grab ammo. Help me out.
Grab
Taking ammo.
ammo, grab the crate. Let's go. Did he grab the LMG, I wonder? No.
Over here. SMG.
I'm not taking it with me, dude. I got
SMG
too much
here.
in my inventory. You grab it.
SMG.
I understand. He must have two of them. He must have a Mark III in his inventory, and I'm not realizing. That's the only thing I could figure.
Enemy ships are approaching. Get a move on.
That, or maybe he prefers the sights on the Mark II or something. I don't know.
I detect
Ooh,
security.
I hear a laser drone. See if I can pull fire away from my buddy there.
Engine opposition.
Okay. Oh, spider. Is he still alive? What is he doing? Okay. Oop, I'm down.
Go.
Thank you, sir. And it's easy to forget you gotta pick the crates back up when you go down. Your weapons don't drop, but the crates do. Everything gains a little extra HP when you're playing in multiplayer, so it takes a few extra shots. Those flying shielded heavies are usually a 2-shot with a marksman rifle, but they're a 3-shot as soon as somebody joins.
There's a jammer ship inbound. We can't jump until it's destroyed. It will arrive
Let's
shortly.
go throw the cargo.
Stay alert.
Where was my... there's my halberd. Okay.
The ship needs ammo. Attached mines detected.
We got attached mines. Alright, I need to grab the pilot seat. He's on board.
Target destroyed. One left to go.
We are being boarded.
They're being boarded. Oh,
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
well, but he can deal with that. Buddy can man the guns.
That's the end of that one.
Buddy will replenish ammo, he will kill the core, and he will man the guns when there's 2 of you.
Ship needs ammo.
Oh, I'm getting hammed. Ooh, okay.
Empty collected.
Thank you, sir. That's a Corvette. I don't want...
I'm replenishing
You know,
ship
I'm
ammo.
not too sure what I died to there, to be honest.
Ready for battle.
Probably that walker phasing through the floor.
Here's a jammer ship.
That's a little inconvenient.
The jammer has been destroyed. Excellent.
I was like, I went down, but I didn't see anything. Alright, well, he's in his jump seat. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get out.
Preparing to enter jump space.
Alright.
Interesting.
I think
Check this
I'm
out.
gonna have to, I don't know where he still needs stuff. We'll do whatever he needs. I've got all the components. No matter what mission we do, it's gonna help me, so... Let's do another 2-jump vault breach. Okay. Whatever. He's probably farming the assignment where you have to do 3 of the vault missions
The rest
in
of
the
crew is
Icarian
eager to head
Reaches.
out. Now we are just waiting for you to get ready.
That would
I marked some
be,
opportunities
yeah,
that may
that's my
mission
guess.
destination set. Prepared for jump when you are
That's what you need to do to unlock. I think it's one of the helmets for the standard suit. But we are gaining materia ingots, and that helps me. I'm trying to get everything upgraded, so. And anything we do is gonna put me closer to level 10, which is what I ultimately want to reach, so.
We'll find the
Let's see, is he off the ship? He is. Okay. So he's going for Nissi.
but be careful. The Legion
Nice or Nissi or
Let's start
I don't know.
whenever you're ready.
Okay, something's not powered. Yep, it's because the auxiliary generators turned around again.
Component uninstalled. Component
Okay,
installed.
now everything should be powered.
Jump imminent. Remains.
Best comment of the day so far. Where I'm from, we call him materia. You know, people get sensitive about grinding up the gnomes, so I generally don't do it if I can help it, but that's amazing. Alright. So that's where we're going. I made my day, man. I made my day. Let's see. I'm just gonna park us. Oh, he's gonna aggro him. Ah, whatever. Let's go for it. You want to play? We'll play. I'll go for this one. I usually just ignore them. There's no benefit to digging them out, but I'm down for whatever. There we got a flyer heavy. I can just dodge that. It is nice having a second gun on the ground. See what we got. On foot ammo crate. Cool deal. He apparently has something. What you got, man? Nothing. Boy, do I feel trolled.
Marksman rifle.
Ooh, tell me it's a Mark III. Tell me it's a... Oh, I wish, man.
Ammo.
Oh, well. I've had so many Mark IIs over the past 2 days. I think this is like the 5th or 6th Mark II I've found in the past 2 days. And I already had one, so... Alright, I think he's on board. I'll find out here in a second. Yep. This is actually a really cool strat where you can shell through that hole right there with the ship.
Parking
It's a
procedure.
lot of fun. I might actually ask him if he wants to do that. He's already on foot. I hear him taking shots. Looks like he grabbed the marksman rifle. Got a rocket launcher. I did send back an ammo crate, so I'm going to assume he grabbed it. Something's hitting me. Oh, you are. Ah, I didn't even see you. Okay, sounds like he's down for the strat.
Initiating takeoff.
Yep, he's down for it. Oh, he took me out. How much you guys want to bet he did that on purpose? If you do keep him, he sits on the map. Yeah, that's what Bunker Inc. here does. He puts him on the map.
We are being boarded. Clear out the intruders.
It could just very easily be an accident, too, for him hitting me, because it's so easy to do. The area of effect on those cannons is just nuts. Goodbye. He cleared that. Good job, man. Alright. Well, I'm going to top off ammo. He's, I'm gonna let him man the ship. I'm gonna go use the old-fashioned
Caution.
hot drop.
It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
Twice in a row. That's starting to feel pretty intentional, buddy.
We need to get through this gate.
I guess I should go take cover and let him do his thing.
Time to open it.
Let's see, he's over there, so if I show all the way over here, he should be safe. I just gotta get... I can see. Go ahead and activate it, man.
A hand? I found an artifact.
Okay, that's cool. We'll clean house before we get out. I would like to reposition where I'm not potentially shelling his
You need to
position.
fight them off until the override is completed.
Let's get over here. We're gonna have drops there. Yep, there they are. He's over there, so theoretically I should be able to shell that area, okay. I love this strat.
System
It's a little cheesy, but okay, I can't shell that area now. He's got to go
Help me
take
out.
care of that break. So I'll cover the other side. Just make sure you don't get hit by the pods coming down. Okay, he's in the area. Alright, he's gotten out. Just make sure you don't get hit by the pods coming down, because they can take you out inside the ship.
System malfunction identified. A
Get
manual
over.
bypass is required.
Let's reposition. Got a drop. I love that the devs designed it so you could do this. And I can confirm from the beta that this is absolutely intentional. This is not just something they overlooked and it's cheese. No, this is actually an intended gameplay.
Malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
Okay, he's got to reposition, so let's shell that area instead. Alright. Got a drop.
System malfunction identified.
Okay, he's got a
System
brace barrier.
space.
I need to
Spider-Bot.
reposition where he's not gonna get hit. Spider-Bot? Sure. I got you, buddy. Say goodbye to your little friend. Let's back off so that radiation doesn't hit the ship. If the radiation from a Spider-Bot lands on your ship, it usually will hit you because you're usually facing the Spider-Bot. And
Drone.
like I said
Raptor
earlier about radiation, it can pass through walls. So even if it's
A manual bypass is required.
even if it's on the exterior of the ship, it can still go pass through and hit you. And can make it to where until those little grenades fully explode and are gone, where you can't sit in the pilot seat for a bit. I've had that happen in Sabotage.
Drone over here. Spider.
I don't want to fire too close to you, buddy. It's a spider's head? Okay, looks like it's down. Those ones undercover of yours, I can't hit them. I think I can probably hit that, though.
Access
Yep.
granted.
Okay, cool.
Jammer.
Let's bring the ship in close. Let's see, can I actually just slip it in here? Okay, that seems to be as far as I can get it. Alright. Cool deal. We can just kind of grab things and fly them back up. There's not much sense in using the teleporter because it would just teleport us back to where the ship is supposed to be parked. It doesn't bring you to the ship when the ship is not in its predicted position.
Jump drive jammer disabled.
Okay, he took care of the jammer. I'm just checking for any loot that got missed. He's already been in there and grabbed whatever that
New
was.
component found. Install it and try it out.
Large
Return it to
hostile
the hangar for analysis
force
and
incoming.
uploads.
Okay. Alright, well, let's get to the ship, man. Okay, well, you
Check
can
it
deal with
out.
the artifacts. Don't care what you set up. I'm gonna get us prepped to jump.
The fleet will be here shortly. Prepare to evacuate.
Yeah, let's get us in position. Okay, looks like he's already coming up. Yeah.
Preparing to enter jump space.
Yeah. And we both need to heal. Depending on what artifacts he picked up. Suppose I should take a look and see where our build is, because I got no clue. I just let him deal with it.
Target location confirmed. The resources we're after must be here somewhere. Let's grab what we need.
A lot of ships, but it is challenge 5, so what we got? Shield reflector and force fields. So nothing too great, but we'll make it work. It is only a 2-jump mission, so it's not like you're gonna
Material collected.
find a lot.
Empty collectors to retrieve.
The nice thing about the disruptor lasers not taking any ammo is that all ammo consumption is coming from the gunner seat.
Retrieved.
Saves it all for him. Plus, he's got the hardest hitting stuff on the ship anyway. With the dual missile launchers and everything, he's going to be putting out more damage than I even could, no matter what cannon I was running, so... See, is that a sniper? No, it's a heavy. Heavy gunship. Let's drop the fighters first. Then we'll have fewer guns shooting at us.
Ship material collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Okay, got that.
Weapons on, time to dance.
Alright, buddy's firing off missiles.
Empty collectors to retrieve.
Let's turn ship. Alright, let's go up. See off.
Drone!
Shield unit installed. Shield unit installed.
Drone!
Shield unit installed.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
See if he gets the hint. Nope. Okay, he's just gonna man the guns. Alright, well, we'll do it that way. I thought maybe he could just jetpack over to it and I could get clear, but we'll do it this way. This works too.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembly.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Let's get closer.
Corvette disabled.
Alright, cool.
You may board it and look for valuables.
And the missiles are gone, so we can just make the jump. Looks like he's dealing with materia, so I'll deal with the Corvette. 2 lasers. Hi, friend. 2 lasers and a heavy. Alright. Don't be afraid to abandon ship and reposition, guys. Jetpacking at the right moment can save your life. As you can see, I did not stand a chance there. Whoops. Twitchy. Not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to call the ship. I'm trying to grapple. There we go.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
That's good to know. If the ship's directly behind and close enough, your interact might want to grab the ship's grapple points rather than the grapple points on the Corvette.
Shield unit installed.
Well, we're about to go inside, so let's go ahead and top off our weapons and health. When you're this low, if you're barely low on health, then pizza is the best way to heal, but if you are
Collectors to retrieve it.
as low on health as I was, then it's more cost effective on your materia to just use the med station. This pizza will only heal 15 HP per slice.
Parking initiated. Parking procedure.
Okay, good deal. Let's see. I'm gonna take an on-foot ammo crate. He might already have one, but he definitely needs to heal. Yep, I think he just realized that. Alright, let's get this party started. Shoot box! Beautiful! I love that they fixed that thing. I always forget to use it because it wasn't working for a long time. It wasn't programmed in for a long time during the beta, and then when they did program it in, it got bugged pretty quick, so... Let's see. He's repositioning. Got a shot, but I can't hit the crit point. Yeah, he got it. It's a cool strat when you got somebody who wants to go up close and personal, somebody running a shotgun or a machine gun like he's
Over
doing.
here.
And then you got somebody with a marksman rifle sitting at a distance covering them. It's a pretty cool combo. Oh, hello, friend. Got a laser drone right there. See him through the door. Spider. Yeah, I got a shot. He's got it. Let's see what we got here. Medstim.
Stims.
Let's take a quick look over here. There's usually something here. Mark II halberd.
Grab the assault rifle.
I have one, but that is great. And another stem. Okay. I've got no room in my inventory, so... It's fun when you're sniping something out of the air, wall jumping. Not that that was a hard shot by any stretch of the imagination, those things are huge, but it's still fun. Yeah.
Ammo. Grabbing ammo.
Okay, he put that in a logical place. I should probably... He did have an ammo crate. I'm not going to deploy the one I've got. I'm just going to set it down, and I'll deploy it up in the other area. But I'll have to juggle my inventory.
The resources we're after must be in here.
Sniper's about out of ammo, and I didn't grab any, so I'm going to
Better for us.
use my halberd for the moment.
Check over here. Over here.
Something's not right here. Everything is
You can
right.
actually get all the crates. They are destroyed if they're not in your inventory, but if you come in with just a pistol, I did that yesterday while playing by myself. Just a pistol, difficulty 5, solo, grabbed all the crates. Came out with a lot, but I don't know that it's worth it. I mean, the reward bonus is okay, but
Grab ammo.
it's a lot harder to do it that way.
I detect a security protocol on this door. It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect Legion opposition.
Ooh, firebot. Let's see, I can probably juke it from here. There's 2 of them. That's 1. You got that. There's another. Oh, got a friend. Ah, I missed the crit. Oh well. Oh, hi.
The door has been unlocked.
Nice.
Grabbing ammo. Grabbed ammo.
I'm gonna come back for that crate. We're gonna have to hold out here anyway. Let's play risky. Let's get hidden. Let's expose his backside so my buddy can shoot it. Cool. Nice. I knew he wouldn't let me down. deploy. Right, no, that's a crate. I thought I'd grab the ammo crate. But, as I said, I was going to go back for it. Adios.
Enemy ships are approaching. Get a move on.
I should have activated the door before I jumped. That wasn't too clever. But there's no chance we run out of time before we're out of here, so it ain't the end of the world. Plus, doing it this way, I'm not taking
Ammo.
unnecessary damage because there's not too much spawning in.
Detect a security protocol.
It's a laser.
It will take me a moment.
Shieldy guy.
Expect Legion opposition.
Still at the laser. Oh, gotta fire. Two of them. Let's see what we got. Yep, I thought there was a shieldy guy coming.
Security override successful. Doors open.
Alright, we're up.
Grabbing ammo.
Okay, 2 crits and he's down after the shield's dropped. Okay. Oh, got fire on me. Where is he? Okay. Good deal.
Hostile ships are already here. Quick, get back to the ship.
Ready for battle.
There's a jammer ship.
Alright, let's make
Can't
sure
jump until it's destroyed.
destination
It
set.
will arrive shortly.
He's
Stay
probably
alert.
on board. He is. He's already in the gunner seat. And we're good to go. In this Corvette. Steal the small stuff. Alright.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship and
Jammer's about to jump in and we'll be able to get out. No jammers here. Where's the jammer?
The ship needs ammo.
I don't know, I'll steal with these snipers.
There's the jammer ship.
Okay, there it is.
Take it out so we can
Just jumped in. Just gotta figure out which one. There it is. It's that fighter.
The jammer has been
And
destroyed.
we're out.
Excellent work. Now get us out of here. Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets.
Okay. Considering the fact that that was only a 2-jump mission, we did pretty good on materia ingots, I think. Heavily armed, used 3 different weapons. He says, it is becoming increasingly obvious that I cannot be trusted to man the orbital bombardment without doing TK. Also, GG's, gotta go. Alright, man. Thank you so much for joining. It was a blast.
Interesting. There are some interesting options for our next expedition.
Let's see. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to see? We got a couple of different options. I'll just give you a glance at it. I'm kind of curious to try a little bit longer playthrough on a data extraction. So, anyway, if there's anything you guys would like to see, let me
you
know.
back in one piece.
I'm gonna do some tweaking on the ships.
Sure, have a
I
look.
think I'm gonna run the dart.
Good choice.
I'm gonna run dual fragment cannons for fun. I'm gonna give it the nitro
Absolutely.
pulse
I'll
engine.
install that for you.
Let's go missile launcher. And then, yeah, the standard build there could work. Could also mix things up a little bit. I mean, I would still be able to fit all my components in if I did like the null wave reactor, wouldn't I? Which I have equipped already, so theoretically we get 2 of the fragment cannons, which those could fit right there. And then the missile launcher will fit in this easily. And then I don't have an assault turret. Nitro pulse engine should fit right beside the missile launchers. I would imagine that that could fit. Yep, that would fit right there. So then it would just be a matter of getting in the jump drive, which wouldn't be that big a deal. Supply uplink is useless if I'm going to do data extraction, which is what I'm personally leaning towards, unless you guys want to see something else. So, alright.
At ease. Good to
I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring. Very well. Mission data prepared. Get ready, and let's head out.
Let's do this. Do. Let's kill volume. Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna go for the data extraction, I guess. Seems fun. I don't know. We'll see how many runs I can get in before I feel like bailing on it, but alright. I'll have to make sure the power grid's in order. I'd like to see what kind of broken build I could potentially get with, that could stay there. These I was gonna put, like, here. That's fine there, I suppose. That can go there, and then that can go there. Everything's on the grid. Okay, if I get grid redirector with this build, it would actually be quite powerful. Set the jump destination for when it's time to get out. And with the dual fragment cannons, things will drop pretty quickly. Now, to be fair, this is going to be a bit ammo hungry, so I'll have to bear that in mind. But the vector targeting module is going to be semi-difficult to use between waves. Some materia there, let's grab that, and let's get started. Alright, small things first.
Locked and loaded. Emptying materia filters.
Alright, boost, so I'm not taking as many shots. Come about. It's not like I have to worry about flying erratically, throwing off his railgun shot, because he's got missile launchers. So, got that? Cool. Alright, now we can deal with that Corvette.
Materia collected.
Before the cap on components giving materia ingots was added to the game, people were doing this mission for extended durations and just grabbing tons of components and coming out with like 40 materia ingots at the end of the mission. Just insanity. It was a good way to farm, honestly.
Disabled. You may board it and look for valuables. Materia collected.
I
Empty collectors to retrieve.
missed that wagon because I was busy recording videos for other things, so I never got to try that out, unfortunately. I sounded busted.
Got your six, as they say.
I hope that for like endless mode or something, they remove the cap,
Can leave some for
because that would be cool. I mean, if you're putting in the work, why not have the ingots reward for it, you know?
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
I suppose one of the concerns is people running out of things to do too quickly, but I mean...
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
I know for my personal case, while I am certainly looking forward to the content updates, and I will definitely be covering them, I'm not going to get bored.
clearing out the material.
Oh, he got the material. Okay. I should know better. Because, I mean, there's going to be things to do with other people. There's plenty of multiplayer things to do. If you get tired of doing multiplayer or single player, you can do multiplayer and get a different experience each time, depending on who you play with, what random events happen. And then there's always challenges that you can impose on yourself, like I did with the only going in with the multi-tool for the Vault mission on a challenge rating 5. So, I mean, but I get it, not everybody wants to just self-induce challenges. That's fair. Yep. The Dart has so much inertia, I always fail to compensate and fly right past my destination on a regular basis.
Never fret, buddy.
The Catamaran comes to an almost immediate stop, but the Dart does not do that. But the Dart's also better at holding its speed for longer, so I mean, if you get it up to top
I
speed,
breached their encoding and connected to their network.
it's gonna stay at top speed for quite a ways, whereas the Cat's gonna slow down real fast, so it's a trade-off.
When you've caused enough trouble, I'll use the confusion to call in supplies to our position. They will surely set up an active jamming signal when they attack. We won't be able to leave during their assaults.
Alright.
Legion ships incoming.
Survive for a minute and a half.
Weapons hot.
We can do that. I think this is only challenge rating 4, so I didn't see a challenge rating 5 or I would have done that. I'm probably going to do one day where I just risk all my guns and everything and just try and stay in one of these things on a challenge rating 5 and see how many jumps I can get under my belt before I go down. And not leave unless it's clear that I'm not going to survive another wave
Quickly destroy it before it calls for backup.
because of resources or whatever. And we got 2 here. He's down. Yeah, the Mark III fragment cannons are quite powerful. What is chiming over here? Nothing? Okay. Got a gunship.
Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
So this is a pretty powerful build. Once I start getting some artifacts, it'll become real powerful. Anything that's going to buff ship damage is going to be useful.
Emptying materia filters.
I love that the countdown to the next wave doesn't start until after all the ships are destroyed.
Build ship and
Allows you to finish off what's here, and then the countdown starts and you can grab all the the supplies from the buoy.
requesting supply
Okay.
drop. Legion forces are regrouping. It'll take them some time to send additional forces.
When this
Now or stay
mission
back.
first got launched, I think I have a shield unit on the exterior, don't I? Yep.
Shield unit.
When this first got launched, you had a minute flat to grab everything out of the buoy.
I'm with you to the bitter
And
end of
in
speed.
solo, that was not enough time to repair the ship. What do we got? Shield reflector.
Bringing it back to the ship.
There was not enough time to
No problem. I'll fetch that for you. No
repair
problem
the
at all.
ship and grab the supplies out of the buoy. So in solo, you just weren't able to stick around very long because you couldn't survive very long. If you had multiplayer, a minute was still pushing it, but you had time, especially if you had 4 players. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack all these. Let's see. It's going to give me that option? Yep. No? Okay. Guess you have to stack them together. This would be useful for the damage buff, but I'm actually not going to plug it in. Since I'm not jumping, it shouldn't get destroyed. I'm just going to hang on to it to buff something better if I manage to get a better artifact. Because that's not bad, but I want something broken. Ship's maxed out on health. We got 30 seconds before they join. Let's top off ammo. Good deal. We got 132 materia. Now, one thing that they also buffed is the chance of getting materia from the buoys that spawn in between waves, which was good because the ships eventually stopped dropping materia after you've destroyed enough of them. And materia starvation kicked in real fast when they first gave us this mission type.
Here they come.
Ready for battle.
Got a sniper. Let's deal with that. You can try and outrun me, buddy, but I have all the boosts in the world. Got the nitro pulse engine. You're not getting away. Looks like we got another sniper.
Take that, scum.
Okay. Got here. Oh, it's a Corvette. You know what? I'm gonna deal with the small things. That's a buoy. Not a ship.
Got one.
And got more things coming, so I gotta be quick. Let's go ahead and mark that Corvette. Boost, so I'm not getting shot. Let's see if we can drop that quickly. Oh yeah, this thing's just melting with the debuff and this build. Got another sniper down there.
Corvette disabled.
Okay, Corvette's
Reload
down.
it and look for valuables.
Still with the snipers. Got 2 of them. Amount of boosts. That's 1. Yep, snipers are down. Good deal. And
There's more where that came from.
timer is done. No more jumps. I should theoretically have enough time to repair, grab the
Loading
Corvette.
up fresh ammo.
Let's go ahead. Wait, that's a sniper. Let's deal with that ASAP.
Locked and loaded.
Save a boost for when he shoots, and now. Cool. That's another sniper. Fortunately, well, you know, he is going. Was out of boosts. He is
Requesting
taking me in the
supply drop.
direction that I wanted to go. So,
They're regrouping and the jamming is down.
all right, let's kind of position in the middle.
You can leave now or stay and get more supplies.
Stay and get more supplies. Come on, Iris, what do you think this is? I don't think I've got enough shields in the one I have up top to completely repair the shields. So, we're gonna do this. think it's only got one unit left.
Check over here.
Gonna jump to the Corvette. Gonna make quick rid of this. We're gonna get to the buoy.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
I do like the time crunch though. When you're trying to grab stuff off of Corvettes and things, at the same time as you're trying to resupply and heal the ship, it keeps things exciting. Okay, we got the component.
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
There's the door. Door's there. Closet. And the buoy should be right here. I don't see a grapple point, so we're just gonna float in. What do we got? Shipfed Fury. No.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's not particularly useful to on-foot weapons to enemy ships. I'm not gonna be doing that much. So all the artifacts I've gotten so far are not quite to my liking for this mission, so we're just gonna save them. And they can be used to upgrade other artifacts. When we finally get something busted, we'll just get it buffed to no end. Or they can be used for materia supplies if need be. It's not gonna let me do that. And this, interesting. Alright, well, component can go here. Let's go ahead and drag the artifacts over here. We got ships spawning
They've
in.
locked onto us again.
Let's see, is there a Corvette or anything? Let's take a look. Okay, here we go. Heavy gunship. Did it take? Don't know. Don't have time to worry about it.
Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
Alright.
Ship needs ammo.
I'm replenishing
Heavy
ship ammo.
fighters. Big gunship. Even without any great artifacts, this build is still really powerful. Yo, mate, you can stop spinning around in circles now. Alright, let's just get clear. We're all have... There, that's better.
Loading up fresh ammo.
Good, got it. Alright, well, 30 seconds left on the timer. Till we get the next break. I could probably just make sure I don't destroy everything before that timer runs out. I won't get any more enemy ships popping in. See it? Or was there another? I think he's it. Okay, I stand corrected. Sounds like something jumped in. Alright. Yep, something else jumped in. Okay, but that is the last of the wave.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
One thing I'm looking forward to is they said that there will be, and it's even spoken in the dialogue in the game, is that there will be upgrades for Buddy coming. Buddy himself says that Barrett plans extensive upgrades for me, I think is the wording he uses. Regardless, that's the gist.
Requesting supply drop.
Okay.
Good work. We have some time before they come.
This reminds me of the meme. This is fine. Alright. Repairs. I got enough shields on the top. So we should be right in front of me, right? Yep. So I can just jump out here, grapple here,
Shield unit, shield unit.
plug in a shield unit, go to the buoy.
Got your six, as they say.
There's my grapple point. Nice. Alright. What do we get? Desperate Barrage.
No problem at all.
That's not bad. Got a component, on-foot
I can
ammo
get it out to the
crate,
ship.
med
Bringing
stem,
it back to the ship.
materia
No problem.
container,
I'll fetch that for you.
reroll artifacts.
Bringing it back to the ship.
Okay. So, not a whole lot, but we'll just keep going. It would be crazy if I could get like 5 mass proxies and just buff them all. Or grid redirectors or something. Just like one-shot Corvettes and such. That would be nuts. Let's see. I feel like one of these was halfway decent. I mean, that's not bad. I'll put that on the side. And I can just feed these to it. I can always replace it if I need to. The ship's already fully repaired. Now leaves 1 artifact for feeding. Let's see, will that stack? Nope. Okay. Nah. Okay. It's worth a shot. Medstem. Don't really need it right now. Probably won't need it.
I've detected a spike in activity. Legion is sending something stronger in the next wave.
Ooh,
Prepare for a
really?
tough fight.
Something stronger.
Hostile reinforcements.
Yeah, that's a Corvette.
Locked and loaded.
It's an elite Corvette. Nice. I marked it.
Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
My wife in the background saying, I like Corvettes. Of course, she's referring to something other than this.
The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the assembler.
I'm replenishing ship ammo. Entering the combat station.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight.
Alright, so we're getting to the buoy. We might as well grab that. Let's
Requesting supply drop.
go ahead and get those going. I think we need ammo. Should grab... I think there's enough shield units on the exterior. Possibly? No. I need a craft one. I think I used the last of that one, and there's only... The one up there only has 1 unit remaining. So let's go ahead and grab that. Let's go ahead and
Shield unit installed.
use that up.
Shield unit installed.
There's the buoy. The Corvette's right here. Let's do the Corvette first.
Never fret, Buddy's right behind you.
Oops. Hit the wall.
Fine shot indeed.
So these Corvettes are going to be the only way that I'm going to do on-foot damage. Because this is a purely... okay, well, we got
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
damaged components already. Have I already gotten 5 components? I mean, it would seem obvious that yes, that the answer is yes. Perhaps there's some in the buoys that I didn't see. Alright, well, I gotta go to the buoy. I think it... Yeah. Let's get a little closer. Speed up the process. I got 30 seconds left. I gotta be hurt. I gotta quick. Gotta be quick.
I'm with you.
Alright, well, we got credit cases. Those are not super useful.
Bringing it back to
22
the ship.
seconds. There's another
No
component.
problem at all.
Legion blueprints. Yeah, that's actually
I'll
pretty
fetch
good.
that
Railgun.
Absolutely.
Rocket launcher.
I can carry that to the ship. Bringing it
I
back to
got
the
7
ship.
seconds. Pineapple
I can carry
power.
that to the ship.
Forceful
Absolutely.
recycling. A lot of
Okay. they
on-foot
locked
stuff.
onto us
Credit
now.
cases.
Here they come.
Damage component.
No problem at all.
Alright, well... I wish there was a way to put a permanent marker on things. I'd like to mark this buoy so I can come back for that component. Because that's where that 5th component is. Alright, well, I don't have time to fuss with organization. Let's just boost. Hello, friend.
Engaging the enemy.
Maybe I can just stay close to this buoy so I don't lose track of it. Provided no snipers show up, that shouldn't be too hard. Because most things are going to be coming towards me rather than away from me.
Take that.
Good work.
Nice.
It'll take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going.
Really?
Up to you, Atiran. Requesting supply drop.
Already? Okay, Dirk. Let's see. I had shields on the exterior. Replenished ammo. Let's take a look at artifacts, friendly fire, Legion blueprints, pineapple power. So let's roll Legion blueprints.
Requesting supply drop.
West,
Good work. We have some time before they come at us again.
is that a glitch? Did she just call in 2 resupplies, or in the timer reset even? Interesting. Well,
Got your six, as they say.
we got the shield topped off. Let's see, what do we got? Reflective
No
Wrath.
problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Small ship
Bringing it back to
repair.
the ship. No problem at all.
Scrap mechanic.
Absolutely.
Just food for another one. Alright. Where was that other buoy? Excuse me. Let's see. It was near, wasn't it? I don't feel like I went very far. I don't see it, unfortunately. It had a component that I was hoping to grab. Unless it's around the ship. I'm just not seeing it. Could be the buoys disappeared
I'm with
between.
you. The bitter end if need be.
I didn't think they did, but I haven't done this a ton, so still learning. Oh well. Okay.
Help me out.
Come on.
Check this out.
I guess it would help if I pressed the right button. Alright, Reflective Wrath, Scrap Mechanic. Reflective Wrath is the only thing that could be potentially useful. I can always swap it out. Yeah, 6 seconds. So let's go ahead and
Okay, they've locked
grab
us.
those.
Here they come.
Those stacked. I don't think I repaired my shields. Oh well, too late to worry about that now. We got a bunch of ships coming in. Cool. They do not appear to be dropping materia anymore. I am starting to run low. I did not get any materia drop from that last buoy, so I'm probably going to have to scrap some of the things I picked up. There's a Corvette.
Blown to smithereens.
Okay, he's down. Got 8. And then we got Corvette, which is going to take a snipe at me. Got 2 here.
Not to boast, but did you see that shot?
The ship needs ammo.
Yep.
Built.
Also,
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
okay, I think I had this here. Okay, that's only 1 box. Let's go ahead and mark the Corvette so he goes down faster. Boost.
Target acquired.
And he's only going to provide broken component. I'd be time ahead to just worry about repairs. And the buoy. I think I've got shield units up top. I can scrap.
They're regrouping and the jamming is down.
I can scrap these credit cases if I'm not given any materia. Back had a gas station chicken pot pie for lunch. It was nearly as delicious as pineapple pizza. That's saying something, man. Cool. I believe I've got shields up on the exterior. Yep.
Shield.
Now leaves 1 unit there. Decided to do some data extraction, just get some waves under my belt. This is difficulty 4. I would have done 5, but there wasn't one. Ooh, grid redirector. That's perfect for the build I'm running.
Problem at all.
I would have done and resonant amplifier. I can take advantage of that. Oh, and materia. I was so hoping for
I can
that.
carry that to the ship. No problem. I'll fetch that for absolutely.
What decided to do? I would have done difficulty 5 data extraction, but there wasn't one available. So difficulty 4 it is. One of these days, I'm just gonna focus on doing one of these and just try to. Let's plug in the resonant amplifier here. Now let's get the grid redirector plugged in here. And that'll give me a buff to my damage. Let's get materia. Okay, we got 30 seconds left. Alright, that puts my materia up in a good place. We got a ship repair. Oh. Need ammo. Alright.
Another
here we go.
spike in activity. Prepare for a tough fight. Hostile reinforcements approaching.
Oh yeah, max proxy. Or not max proxy, grid redirector, whatever. I'm hoping I can get a couple more of those and just really send this damage through the roof. It's already 3-tapping these things.
Good work. It'll take them some time to get another force like that.
That
We
it?
can leave, or we can keep the
Okay.
fight
I
going.
didn't even take any damage.
Requesting supply drop.
Took up a little ammo, that was about it. Alright. What's the boo we got?
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you.
Especially given the fact that you're saying that about gas station food, that's really impressive. Marion stabilizer, which is
Absolutely.
just going to be used as fuel.
No problem at all.
Okay, sometimes when it sticks up here, you gotta actually jump on the shelf to be able to interact with it.
Bringing it back to the ship.
What do we got here? Pizza brawler.
I can carry that to the ship.
Small ship repair.
No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
And as I'm having a little bit of a tough time finding materia, I'm just gonna go ahead and start scrapping anything that seems worthy of scrapping. This damage component is a good candidate. Alright, and we got... I really don't think any of these are better than what I'm already packing. I mean, being able to heal the ship's core is great and all, but I'm doing that between runs, so there's not a whole lot of point there. Alright, well, everything seems to be in order then. Stack those. Running out of space. Should be able to get some good credit rewards from this, right? Unless there's a cap on credits, I don't know. I've refilled the ammo. So we should be good.
Okay, they've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Entering the combat
Alright,
station.
let's see what we got. Enemy ships here. There's a Corvette.
That one was for you, Iris.
You know just what a core wants, but nice shot.
Okay. These are dropping pretty quickly now with this artifact setup and this build.
Blown to smithereens.
Yeah, I got something here. Is that just the Corvette? Nope, there's a gunship. Okay, and now we got the Corvette. Start the missiles. Use this. Go drop him.
Ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition.
I'm replenishing ship ammo.
Good work. It'll
Okay.
take them some time to get another force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going.
Let's keep the fight going.
Up to you. Requesting supply drop.
Let's
Requesting supply
do
drop.
shield unit.
Legion forces are regrouping. It'll take them some time to
Let's
send additional
use this
forces.
one.
We can leave now or stay and fight.
That. Let's grab the component. It's only worth materia at this point, but materia and creds.
You can leave some for me too.
Got a laser unit. Not gonna lie though, pot pie sounds amazing.
Leave the ship as soon as possible.
I ain't had a pot pie in quite some time.
Absolutely. No problem at all.
Anything here? What do we got? Legion
No
blueprints.
problem. I'll fetch that for you.
You know, that could potentially be powerful with
I can carry that to the ship.
the rest of what I got rolling. Let's see. Generally speaking, it's not my go-to for the fragment cannons, but with as much damage as I'm already doing. Collective Wrath. 19 seconds. This is pineapple power? Why do I have pineapple power in? I probably plugged that in by mistake. Let's go ahead and swap it. I was probably trying to plug in something else. I plugged that in and was just in a hurry and fed all the artifacts to it. Whatever. Running out of space. Alright,
Okay.
here we go.
They've locked onto us again. Here they come.
Here I'm jumping.
Locked and loaded.
There we go. Sniper. Just deleted. This is fun. I'm just curious, how broken can your build get in this endless mode? The biggest issue is materia.
The ship needs ammo. Good work. It'll take them.
Okay.
Requesting supply drop.
But I do feel like you're able to get supplies fast enough that materia is not the end of the world.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Oops, isn't that what I was attempting to do? It's fine though.
No problem at all. Absolutely.
So I'm already
Bringing it back to the ship.
got force
I can
fields.
carry that to the ship. Bringing it back to the ship.
Force fields isn't really good for this
No
mission
problem at
type
all.
because
Absolutely.
you know, it basically is designed
No
to
problem. I'll fetch that.
Requesting supply
pull off
drop.
your shields when you jump. And oh, another
They're
great.
regrouping and the jamming is down. You did well. We can leave now or stay
Okay.
and get more supplies.
That is clearly a bug. That was the second time that's happened in this run. I was on the ship last time, so I didn't realize it would do that, but okay. Because it refreshed my time and gave me another supply drop. And because I was on the supply drop where it was going to put it, it just put me in the new supply drop and deleted the old one. But I'd already grabbed most of the stuff off of the old one, so... Where was the redirector? There it is. I already have one, so we're doing that. Collective Wrath. What's this? Desperate Barrage. When the shields go down, the ship deals plus 16% damage. At this point, the shields are not going down, so I feel like that's pretty much dead weight at this point. Things are dying too fast for the shields to drop, so... What was this one? Scrap Mechanic, which is useless. I'm not going to use that in this. And then I got Telmaria Stabilizer and Force Fields, neither of which I'm going to use in this run. So you go here. And we'll see if the grid redirectors stack at this point, because that was my second one that I picked up. Grateful for the materia. My organization is not great right now. But I am running out of spaces to put things. Let's just shove it all in the corner. Like a kid, he's trying to hide all the stuff in the closet.
Spike in activity. Prepare for a tough fight.
When his parents have told him to clean his room. Pineapple pizza is underrated, man. I agree. Alright, we got a Corvette. Let's dodge the fire, and then make a dash to the scanner. Mark it. Alright. I want to get a crit on the first hit. I'm just curious how much damage it's going to do between Legion Blueprints and... Not bad. I mean, it didn't last long.
Force like that. We can leave, or we can keep the fight going. Up to you, Atiran. Requesting supply drop.
I mean, that could be helpful. Some guy on the Reddit was complaining about inventory space. The dev responded, and then... Give me 1 second. Chose the wrong side of the Corvette. The dev responded and said they've seen enough feedback to do something about it. The dev mentioned adding another slot for starters. Yeah, could be helpful. On the Dart, I don't mind so much because there's not a whole lot of room in there anyway. By the time I run out of space, it just means I have a ton of loot, and I'm usually just shoving it in the corner at that point. Let's see, what's my ammo situation? Ammo's good. I didn't even use up a single crate in that run. Says a lot about the amount of damage I'm doing. Alright, let's see what we got. Credit cases. I've already got a ton of those. Is letting me send back damaged components? Interesting, I didn't know that was a thing. Mass proxy. Combine that with 2 grid redirectors and Legion blueprints. Another resonant amplifier. Cool. That actually could be pretty busted. I don't feel like I've had time to fuss with that. And I'm already not hurting for credits. Yeah, door's right there. I'd rather get these artifacts in place. Let's see what we got. Squad tactics was resonant amplifier, mass proxy. Let's I'm after. Okay, what is this? This is the Legion blueprints. This is the reflective wrath, resonant amplifier. Let's drop that, and let's do mass proxy, and we can just feed everything to all these until they're fully powered. Getting shelled. Alright. Let's get a move on. And elite fighter. The problem with mass proxy in this is that my material tanks are not super full, and mass proxy buffs based upon your material percentage. Okay, stop squirming, dude. Alright, let's see what we got. The ships do seem to be getting harder, which is cool. Hitting harder and being more accurate. Alright, now we just gotta finish them off and then we get a chance to repair. Okay. Gunship.
Good work.
There's a
It'll take
Corvette
us some time to
there.
get another
I
force like
can
that. We can leave, or we can
grab the
keep
broken
fighting.
component for material, I think.
Requesting supply drop.
Yeah, let's just use you.
Legion forces are regrouping. It'll take them some time to send additional forces.
I need ammo.
Leave now or stay and fight.
Alright, let's see what we got. Broken components, yeah? Yeah. I am not going to be hurting for credits at the end of this. There's no reason for me to not scrap a few things. I'm not sure I need another shield unit, but it's not going to hurt me to craft another one. See how many uses this got. Okay, I only have one more use, so it was right to craft one. Nope. I gotta go to the other side, it's got more cover. Anything else? Doesn't appear to be. Yeah, less than a minute left.
Self-destruction sequence initiated. Leave the ship as soon as possible.
What time is it going to be? Almost 2. It's almost 2 p.m. my time. Which means my nieces will be getting here shortly, which this place is about to become very loud. So, I should probably wrap up the stream after this. I'm not going to have time to do the buoy. We're going to do it anyway. We're just going to blitz it. The ship's going to take damage. Oh well. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, let's see. Is there anything of value?
Okay.
Let's focus on artifacts.
Here they come.
Before they disappear. They're going to take a second to get to the ship anyway. Repair. Alright, that's all I'm grabbing. Back to the ship. All aboard. Shields are down. We've lost a little bit of hull. I gotta move on. Alright, cool. Adios. Got a Corvette. Let's do a small fry first. I feel like the Dart is a good choice for this mission type. Although I suppose with one of the busted Catamaran builds, you could really put the hurting on them. But especially for solo play. Oh lordy, I have four at my house every other week. I feel yeah. Well, situation is such right now that they live with me, so my parents they're in the care of my parents, and my parents' house burned down, so they moved in with me and my wife. They're pretty good kids, though. Loud, but they're good.
Good work. It'll take them some time
All
to
right,
get
guys.
reinforced from that.
Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump out at that point. I have no idea. Material's not going to be helpful since I'm finishing. Let's just grab the weapons. Is it worth credits? That's pretty much all that offered on that one. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a question, you know. You take care of family.
Jump imminent. Remain seated.
Alright. Does it tell you how many waves it was? Because that'd be cool. Probably did while I was still in it and I didn't see it, right?
Now, in case you're curious what the inside of my purse was.
Oh. I didn't see it, but it probably does tell you. Alright, guys. Well, we're getting really close to level 10. I'm probably going to hit it pretty quickly. I've only got a few thousand experience left to gain. At any rate, I really appreciate you guys joining. I'm probably going to call it there, guys. It was a good stream. We got my buddy on, and we were able to get in 2-player, and guys, for anybody that didn't catch it, I do want to do a subscriber stream where we all can get on together. So I'm going to put out a poll or something in the Discord, and I'll put up a link to the Discord. You guys let me know what times work for you, and I'll try to work around that, and whether or not you'd be interested, and yeah, we'll try and get together and see who all we can get in. Be a fun time. Get us some multiplayer going, guys. Alright. GG. Thank you. Yeah, GG. Alright. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for joining.